Football is back, ladies and gentlemen, which now means it's time to get your team's football shirt. But I'm not trying to pay £120 for a football shirt. I'm just saying. But I have found the solution for myself and for you, the lovely audience of the Don Husam channel, with your own coupon promo code. And this is the solution, ladies and gentlemen. All you've got to do is just go to okjersey.com. As you guys can see, all the options are there. Of course, I'm a Liverpool fan, you guys already know. And then this is the shirt. Look how amazing it looks. I'm just gonna go pick my size, and then after that I'm gonna choose the Premier League patch. And listen, I'm too old to be putting any player names on the back, so I'm just gonna get it as it is. I'm gonna click add to cart, view cart, and this is the same thing that you guys do on any website. You proceed to checkout, you fill in all your information, and then after that, coupon code Husam. When you click this coupon code, you get a 8% discount. Enjoy shopping, guys. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream, my lovely people. It's Wednesday. It's 5 p.m. at 5:15 because Ashraf was late. And we're here to talk about, you get me, all the Premier League results, everything that's happened.
Because Ashraf was late. What a liar.
So big up to every single one of you guys. Please do make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. Forest absolutely suck. Have lost to Sunderland at home, and they lost again against Newcastle as well. So Ange Postecoglou might be getting sacked, just like I predicted when he first got signed, and then everyone started shouting. But guess what? Husam knows ball. Arsenal are top of the league, despite the fact that Ashraf is Arteta out. According to the haram gamblers, Arsenal are favorites. Leeds are going down, chat. They lost another game of football this weekend. You get me? Just as you expect, the loser football club that's Leeds to lose games of football.
When was the last time you won a game?
It's nothing new. They're just taking L after L.
Husam thinks this is not going to be about Liverpool.
All I know is we won a game.
He thinks we're going to let it go.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to go pray and come back. So we're going to start off with Arsenal. And then, guys, can you for once, can I come back and can I trust you for one time to actually just stay on topic? One time.
No.
Just one time. Have a dream. Just one time. Ashraf, I have trust in your honorability.
You've already lied about Ashraf, and now you want him to do you a favor.
Yeah, exactly. Next time, don't lie about me if you trust.
Okay,
I was the left before you
Ashraf,
started.
don't lie on my name.
أنا بعتمد عليك. Go ahead.
أخي حبيبي.
Go ahead, guys. I go pray.
So Liverpool boys.
We're not talking. This guy, by the way, can I just say, he is arguably for me the funniest guy on YouTube. When he cooks, he is absolutely phenomenal. Even though he doesn't stay on point, even though sometimes it doesn't even make sense, Hamza is the.
I thought it was about Husam. I was like, really?
No, Hamza. Sorry. Do you know, like the other day when he went, just out of nowhere, he went, Steven Gerrard, get out of here, man. Oh my God. We do not respect him. We do not respect him. Get out of here, man. I was thinking I just need to do a video of just reacting to him because he is absolutely hilarious. But yeah, sorry, Arsenal, Ashraf. Remember,
before we go on Arsenal, we still haven't addressed the issue we have with this layout.
Why?
Bro, it's not going to change. No, he means him being next to Tottenham.
Oh, fucking hell, yeah. He needs to pay his graphics guy to put a Leeds badge there.
It ain't hard, man. It ain't hard. He's being lazy. He's being lazy.
Very lazy. Very lazy.
Should we do this stream in Arabic just for jokes?
Inshallah.
Yeah. But you can't be called Joe. You gotta be Joe. Joe. So this is Joe. Hold on, I'm getting a call.
Yeah.
One sec. You guys gonna have to
I'll take it. Should we talk about the Injil?
He wants us to talk. Oh.
I know my shit, man.
It's a deep topic. Damn.
Yusuf, I know my shit, man. But Ashraf, let me ask you, a couple of weeks ago, I said to you, do you believe, man? You've got to believe. You've got to start to believe. And at that point, you were like, no, because I don't think the manager will get it over the line. But now I know a point over Liverpool. It's still early days, but surely now you're starting to think, do you know what? We've got the most complete squad. Like, did you know that after that West Ham game that you played last season, there was 9 changes on your bench? 9 changes on your bench alone. So, like when Odegaard comes off, you're bringing on Zubimendi. The squad for me is now complete. Arsenal, they're playing more attuned to what you want them to play. There's not a lot of injuries. People are coming back. Surely you'll look across now at the rest of the division. I mean, even City against Brentford, they weren't convincing. They were good for 45. That's it. And if Haaland gets injured, they're in shit creek. Chelsea, not consistent enough. I've been listening to Chelsea fans go mad because they beat Liverpool. I can see it in the chat. You won 1 game in 4. Relax yourself. As for the rest, Liverpool, dodgy defence. So Arsenal, it is your title. So surely now, Ashraf, it is your time to shine. Talk to me. Do you believe yet?
People in the comments are so rattled. They're like, eyes off, get off your phone. Like, sheesh. But yeah, look, obviously it's a very good place to be in. I'm not going to lie. I do have to hold my hands up on one thing. I did say a couple of weeks ago that I don't think we will go top of the league with all games being equal from here until the end of the season, for 2 reasons. One is obviously the question marks I had on how the manager's been using the team, but I never thought Liverpool would have this shit run. Like 3 defeats. I think they had like 3 defeats across the whole of last season in the league, and they've already had 2 right now. And we're not even we're only 7 games in. So that was a bit surprising. To answer your question, I still think they're favorites to win. I still don't think we win because look, I've said it. Yeah, and I'll tell you this. Yeah, for me, I think the only team, I'm going to use Husam's favorite comments, but I actually genuinely mean it. I think Husam just contradicts himself for God knows what reason. I generally think we're the best team in the league, and I think the only reason why we won't win the league if we don't win it is because of the manager. I think if the last 3 games, in my opinion, has been really good. The way he's been managing the team, the way we've attacked, the way we've created chances, the way he set up the team, the risks he's asked the team to take or he's allowed the team to take. If he manages the team like this from here until the rest of the season, I definitely think we win the league, no matter how good Liverpool are, because I think we're better than Liverpool. The problem is he going to continue doing that? Or is he going to go back to being conservative? If he doesn't, then I don't think Liverpool can stop us. I generally think we're better than Liverpool in almost all departments. The one department people said they're better than us in is the attack, fair, but I mean, we've scored more than them so far this season. And Salah,
they might have better individuals in the attack, but their attack is not running better than yours.
And even individuals, I would only argue it's Isak over Gyökeres for sure. Salah, before the season started, any logical person would say Salah is the best in the league, but not performing like that this season.
No, that's what I'm saying. But if you would, even though Wirtz has been terrible, if you were to say Wirtz,
he's amazing. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get you. But as a unit, for whatever reason, they're not performing the way they're supposed to be performing. And if Salah doesn't pick it up, then their attack is in big trouble. And I think midfield and defense were better than them anyway. So, let's hope our manager continues managing this way, continues attacking this way, because I think we have a team that can go and beat any team if we just attack and take the game to them. So yeah, it's been good signs, very good signs. But I don't want us to rely on Liverpool being shit. That's the only thing, because I don't want us to rely on Liverpool has to be crap for us to win the league. I think we're better than them. We should be able to.
Are you not though, as a Arteta? You're not his biggest fan, and you're not looking for reasons just in case he does. Are we going to be going, yeah, but because Liverpool were rubbish, so he don't get any credit?
No, but that's what I'm saying. I don't want that to happen. That's why I want us to win with them being at their best.
Rubbish, so what? You can only beat. You've won a title. It doesn't matter.
If we win the title, regardless of whether they were good or bad, of course, it doesn't matter. 100%.
Yeah.
My concern is I cannot rely on Liverpool being bad rest of the season. What if they click next game against United? What if they click the game after? Does that mean I'm going to sit back and say, well, guys, Liverpool...
No, because you're doing bits, aren't you? You're doing you. You can only do you, right? You can only beat what's in front of you. And at the minute, if I was to put money on one team winning, it's obviously going to be you guys. You know what I mean? So...
But Joe, I'm not saying anything different from what you're saying. I'm saying even if they are good, we should be winning the league. That's how good I think our team is, right? Which is why I'm saying if Liverpool do click, and they probably will eventually click, and Isak will start banging, Salah will
Yeah.
get to some sort of form, Wirtz might start picking up form. If that does happen, it shouldn't be just like, well, guys, they clicked, so, and they're better. They're not better than us. The reality is, I think
No.
we are better than them, but it's just that we haven't played to that strength. Like, I mean, their game is the best example, right? Our game when we went to their ground, I think we could have gone to that game and won that match because they were not
Yeah.
in the best of forms. I think we had a better team. We were coming in with better form. We should have gone there to try and win, and we didn't. Same with City. But anyways, look, he's done really well the last 3 games.
Yeah.
As long as he stays consistent with that management style that he's done and the risk he's taking, which is really good to see, then I think we will definitely win the league. I just don't know if he will.
Definitely
does.
no.
Yeah, man.
Sorry?
We need to start pinning down.
Definitely.
We need to start pinning
we
down.
definitely
the
win the
Arsenal
league if he
fans.
attacks like that.
We need to hear
Yeah.
chest from the Arsenal fans, man. We need to start. You know, you'll get it from the likes of Igal and that, but them that keep saying, "Oh, the manager," they need to start saying, "Is he going to win the league or is he not?" Because now's the perfect opportunity. So I don't want to hear, "Oh, till game 37, till game 36." Let's hear it now. Yes, now he's going to win the league. That's what we need to be hearing.
Yeah, just put that chest out, man. I mean, you got,
Exactly.
you know, Husam still claiming that Liverpool are gonna win it.
Yeah, he's
that
got his
they're
chest out
okay.
though. That's the
Yeah.
best
We'll
way
come
to
to Liverpool in a bit, but why is Ashraf's approach like you don't believe it at all?
Don't believe. We just said if he manages the way he's done the last 3 matches, we
Yeah, but
will
that's
definitely
you
win the
saving
league.
your ass, though. That's why Joe called
That's
it out.
not me saving my ass. It's not. You guys are
Covering,
all intelligent. You guys are all intelligent enough to understand what I mean. You're not idiots. You all watch games and you know the difference between the last 3 games and the games before that. The stuff you guys said about him, which is conservative, not attacking, not taking risks, all that kind of crap, and literally the exact opposite we saw in the last 3 games, is very obvious for any intelligent football fan to see. So I can't predict if Arteta is going to go back. I can't say that. Am I in his mind? Do I know what he's thinking? I'm saying if he does what he's done the last 3 games, I think we win the league. And here's the funny thing. If he attacks for the rest of the season and doesn't win the league, I promise you I will not blame him. Because I'll say, well, you took it to them. We actually went and attacked and we played our best. We just were bested by another team. But I don't even see that happening. I genuinely don't.
That
I think
was
we
the thing
play
I was about to
attacking
tell you.
football,
Don't you think
we
you
win
sound a little-
regardless.
Don't you think you sound a little bit like Chelsea fans now?
I don't think I
What
sound
Blaze
like anyone
said?
else but Ashraf.
No, I get what Ashraf's saying, and I get.
I
the
didn't even read what he
accusation
said.
of
What did he
Chelsea.
say? Our players are good, but not to the league.
No,
Wait, what?
there is a little bit of Chelsea in it, but I hear what you're saying. You are saying بالإنجليزي or بالعربي that you're saying that in spite of him, you still might be able to win it if he doesn't go into the natural Arteta mode, the bottle mode, the go too defensive, just open up, take the handbrake off. He just
No,
need,
not
basically
that
you're saying if he
Wolfing.
does what he's done in the last 2 to 3 weeks, you should be
Yeah.
able to win it. And
Exactly, and that's not in spite of him. That'll be because of him. If we win the league and he attacks, I'll give him credit and I'll say, good job, you've attacked, he's done well, he's managed the team well, he's managed the squad well, he's actually taken games to teams, and I think we'll win. I don't get this link between Chelsea. I don't understand what Blaze was trying to
because
say.
the link is that Chelsea fans are embarrassing. All Chelsea fans do is say, oh, we win trophies, we win trophies. When you say to them, okay, you're going to win the league. No. We're happy with 4th, but I thought you win trophies.
No,
Yeah,
but that's
but we've got kids. You know, it is. No, I'm just saying Chelsea will always find an excuse as to why they can't win the league rather than holding their club to account. You say we have spent 2 billion and we should have won at least 1 or 2, you know, in that time. And then they'll hide behind champions of the world. And then you say to them, surely if you're champions of the world, champions of England is easy to conquer. No. But we are.
So it depends on which Chelsea fans you're talking about. If
all
it's
of
a
them,
Chelsea
all
fan
of them,
that's-
bro, all of them.
No, because we've spoken to one yesterday, and there's David who comes on most channel as well sometimes. These are
Yeah,
not
but
like
his
the other
internet's
Chelsea fans.
crap. It doesn't count.
Yeah, it is sometimes. But these guys will say we have a good team, but we're not as good as Arsenal, Liverpool. The ones that say they're as good as Arsenal and Liverpool, or even City in terms of squad and players, yeah, those are deluded people. I'm not one of those. I've said our team is the best team in the league. I've always said I think we have the best squad. And I've even said Arteta is a good coach. I've not even said he's a shit coach. I said he's a good coach, but for whatever reason, he manages like a coward in some games. He hasn't done that the last 3 matches.
Speaking of sounding
it-
like Chelsea, I have a surprise for you guys. Hi, Andrew.
Bring that forward. Not that.
Hey,
How are we, Andrew, lads? How are we, brother?
I hope Andrew is not one of those. I don't think Andrew is one of those Chelsea fans. I think he's more
Nah.
reasonable than.
Andrew's
No,
one of those Chelsea fans that
Andrew's
blames the other
Maresca
Chelsea
out.
fans.
He's pretty realistic.
حطني على اليمين.
I think he's realistic. Yeah.
Yeah, I just said Wolfie.
Why do you want to be
slaughtered
next to Joe so
London.
much? Why you're begging it, bro? You're
قلت
begging. You always
ده
beg.
جو قصدك حطني
Like you
على
need to
اليمين
get
عشان
those
نبحث
balls out
جوا
your
مش
mouth.
برا مان.
You're so in love with Joe, bro. He has.
قاعد
He
نبحث
has
برا
he's in
مش
a
جوا مان.
relationship.
خليني نبحث
You're
جوا
not his
man.
type. You're not his type. You're too old for him as well. Here you go. Oh my God, Joe.
Thank you.
Please put me next to Joe. Beg. You're a
قلت لك
beg.
حطني حدا جو ولا قلت لك حطني على اليمين man.
You're a beg. Oh, okay. So you want to be on the right? Okay, here you go. I'm gonna get
Yeah,
Joe away
okay.
from you. I'm
خلاص,
gonna
yeah.
cry now.
So I'm looking
But
inwards,
Joe's
not
on my
outwards, bro.
side. Can man up. Man up. Arsenal are favorites. We are the leopard.
Can you
in the
put
tree.
Joe next to me though? I miss him.
Can I see that? He just proved my point. He just proved my point. I knew he was gonna prove my point. Like, I want to be next to Joe, the two mid-table clubs that are fighting relegation.
I'll take
Big
my
up to you,
table,
Mohammed.
man.
I'll take my table, mate. I'll take my
Mohammed,
table.
I'm so sorry. Whatever gimmick crap you guys want to run, you are the joke of the league if you don't end up winning it. You are the actual joke of the
That's
league.
a
if you
lie.
don't end
Well,
up
it's
winning
not a
it.
bigger joke.
That's not a
than
lie at all. If Arsenal win the league,
But before
the only-
we expand, can I run the show? بس أعطيني ثواني.
yeah,
Big up
run
to
the show.
football
Yalla,
fans.
run the
Oh,
show.
now he wants to run the show, you know, at the start.
Yeah.
I
Please run it
apologize
for me,
that I was
Ashraf.
praying. I apologize that I was praying. I'm sorry.
Really?
Should've prayed
Why don't
earlier.
you? Why don't you tell Terry? Why don't you tell Terry? Hey Terry, I'm gonna go pray Maghrib and come
Yeah.
back.
والله-
no,
والله, by
Yeah,
the way.
what's more
No, no,
important?
no,
Allah,
actually,
Terry,
no,
man.
no, no.
Yeah, you tell him, Ashraf.
Now we're lying. I have done that so many times, Ashraf, and you know it. You know I've done that so many times.
Wallahi, I don't. I mean,
But
if you've
now
done it,
the
I
prayer
believe you.
time
But
is close. The player time is close. I think by 3 weeks from now, when it's like very early, then I would have to pray on straight facts. And Terry never has a problem with it. Big up Terry.
Yeah,
Speaking of
course.
big up Terry, big up to Football Terrace for the raid. Big up to everyone who just joined us from the Football Terrace. Big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing, ladies and gentlemen. We have 500 people in the building. I promised you entertainment during the international break. We've got the tactics breakdown show tonight with myself, Mike, and Tom as well. The guys enjoyed last time, so yeah, that's the thing. I agree with
watch
Mohammed
that one
here.
especially. I'm gonna watch that one especially.
Thank you, Andrew. I agree with Mohammed here. It's not a bigger joke than coming second 3 times. Here's my thing now. I'm gonna put all banter to the side. I think what Joe is saying has a bit of truth to it, which is, thank you to Mohammed once again. I think Joe's point is valid, which is I do feel like a lot of Arsenal fans are just shying away from the fact that Matisse said this when I was working with him. He was like, yeah, Liverpool must, but Arsenal must like more. Because it's been the same manager for the last 5-6 years. And at what point in time are we going to sit up here and act like okay, we are expecting a
Wait,
league
you
title?
think Arsenal must
You're
more?
conflating club and manager. That's
No.
that's the problem. That's the problem in your argument. The manager must, yes, who manages
Correct.
for Arsenal, I get it. But
But so
you
must
as a
Arsenal,
club,
so must the club.
I understand that because we haven't won in 21 years. I get it. But
Thank
you
you,
cannot
Joe.
have the biggest ever window of any Premier League club be the champions and go up against two teams that in
Can
my
I tell you
opinion-
why we can? Can I stop you and tell you why we can? I'll tell you why we
Mm.
can. Because Slot has shown the capability to get over the line. I said this to Mo on the football test and he answered it. Let's assume, I'm going to give you the two exact same scenarios. Let's say Arsenal don't win the Premier League or the Champions League. 100% Arsenal fans in the universe, all the positive and negative ones. How many of them you think will be Arteta out? 70%, 75%? Fair?
Again,
No.
you're talking about manager, not the club. And he
How many will be?
responded back to you as well.
70-75%. I
Yeah,
asked
yeah,
him all
yeah.
the same question. I was like, okay, let's say Liverpool don't win in the Prem and the Champs. How many will be slot out? He said maybe 20-25%. Because
Again,
if
how
a
does that
manager
change our
shows you,
argument?
and actually this was me and Wolfie's argument 2 weeks ago when he's trying to be fraudulent. If a manager shows you the capability of getting over the line, you're always willing to give him a second chance. But if Arteta 6 years in a row hasn't gotten over the line, that's why Joe was spitting. It's not a case of just Arteta must. Arsenal also must. Can I let just Joe explain that perspective and then we'll let Ashraf respond? Go ahead, Joe.
What, in terms of the Arsenal, the club must?
Yes.
Yeah, regardless of who the manager is, right, at this point. Because let's say, for example, if the Arteta outers, you know, if he was to be sacked tomorrow and you got your choice of manager, let's say you wanted, I don't know, Don Carlo, whatever it is, the names, whoever it may be, right? If you could select any manager, you would then expect them coming into the league with being top of the table to then go and get it over the line. So it's regardless of who the manager is, because at the end of the day, if we're saying that Arsenal have all the parts, but the manager's the problem, Well, if you fix the manager, then the club must as well at that point, right? So it doesn't matter who's in charge for me, especially when, like, the joke comes, what is it, phase 6, phase 7? The club now has come to a position where it has all the parts. If we're being honest, no club is more complete, I don't think, in the Premier League right now for options. Like it's been said, that West Ham game, when you make them changes, there was 9 changes to your bench from the last time you played them the previous season. So that shows you just how much depth you have now. The fact that, there's players that aren't even on your bench anymore, aren't even deemed good enough to be on your bench. So for me, I think club manager, you have to. But I also think as well, like hearing Ashraf say, oh, well, I want to win it if...
But why are we creating a distinction between the manager and the club? Aren't they the same, Loki?
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm just saying, like, obviously, Ashraf was like making the point of saying not the club must, but the manager must. No, they both must. But
they both must. I agree.
It's a
Not to
partnership.
Liverpool's level, though.
It's a partnership, though. It's a partnership, though, right? If we be fair, they've been gearing up for including this season, the past 3 seasons. Won't count 22-23 because no one expected Arsenal to be in the title race in 22-23. We'll go from 23-24. Whatever you think about the transfer windows, it has been gearing up for Arsenal to get across the line. Okay, you can factor in injuries and results and other competitions, whatever. So the fact now they also had, you can talk about Liverpool's transfer window. I think this is Arsenal's biggest ever transfer window in my memory in Premier League history. So I think they must as well. Whatever level you give to each club, they must as well. They've geared up. This is the biggest. There's no excuses now. There's no excuses for the most ardent. I'm not Ashraf isn't the most ardent Arteta inner. There's no excuses. There's no squad excuses. There's no number 9 excuse. There's no centre back excuse. They must now. Not all we can't go far, and we've got too many competitions. You've got the squad now. Like Joe said, 9 changes on the subs bench from the previous time you played West Ham. Not your starting lineup, just the subs bench alone. And you've got people to come
And
in.
Andrew, just to add to your point, Liverpool spent so much money they have to win the league. It's embarrassing. Okay, no problem. I agree. Liverpool have to win the league. Okay, I give you that.
Yeah.
But didn't we all hear Arsenal fans at the end of the transfer window say that this is the greatest transfer window they've seen in modern era?
Well, Berta cooking, right? What his name is? Berta
Yeah, we
Cooking.
saw
Yeah.
Berta
Yeah.
cooking. This is the best transfer window I've ever seen Arsenal
I think
have.
they were right, though.
What was
I think they
Arsenal's
were right.
problem? Depth.
right.
They solved the issue. What was Arsenal's other problem? Goal scoring. Jokeres.
Yep.
They solved the issue. What was Arsenal's third problem? Creativity. Eze. They solved every single issue. So why is
Yeah, but it
that all
applies
the
to both
pressure is on
clubs. It applies to
applies-
both
yeah,
clubs.
but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm
And
not-
their
it's not-
manager's been there 6 years on top of all this. Imagine.
Yeah, but it's not either or. Both must.
Yeah,
Right? So
exactly.
it can only be one, but both.
The reason why Matisse said Arsenal must more, and I agree with his logic, which is, look, the manager's been there 6 years, won nothing. Let's say Slot doesn't win this season. We're still going to give him a chance to win it next year.
Yeah, he's got money in the bank, so to speak. Do you know what I mean? So they've got the Premier Leagues. It's like are the pressure on the now. If you talk about pressure on the managers, it's 2 different levels of pressure.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
And I think Arsenal is being very facetious as well, trying to separate Arsenal and Arteta. Arteta's the Arsenal manager, bro. Like, Arteta doesn't manage a third football club. Like, the manager of the football club is linked to the football club itself.
No, he's right.
How?
Oh,
You're
okay. So if Liverpool had won the league last season and Slot had moved to Real Madrid and you brought in a new manager, would your manager must win this season?
With 400 million being spent.
With the same players?
Yeah, the squad hasn't changed or whatever.
Yeah,
the manager comes in and must.
Okay,
Okay, but would you not say any manager that comes in fresh, green, off the bat is different for them? It's not the same as Slot, who's been in it for a couple of years or whatever.
To be honest with you, I'm giving a completely honest answer. You might not like my answer, but it's the reality. Given our transfer window, I disagree with you. Given our transfer
Okay,
window,
if you're going to
regardless who's
disagree
manager.
with that point, then you will have to agree that the biggest must is on Liverpool, not Arsenal, if you're going to do that.
Okay, but you see now here's the thing. Now let's look at both teams that have to win the league. Liverpool and Arsenal. I've got one manager that's been there for 6 years and won nothing. Just the fact that Arteta in a 6-year period has won absolutely nothing shows me the fact why Arsenal must more.
No.
And we might be, and some people might go like, we're arguing semantics. Okay, no problem. We are arguing semantics, but this is football conversations. Sometimes you do argue semantics. My point is, look, 6 years, same manager. A lot of the core players, you get me, are still there from the
You
first.
bang
time
on,
you
you
come.
bang on.
Yeah, thank you. A lot of the core players are still there, and you solved every single problem in the transfer window. What Andrew
Okay,
mentioned.
hold on. Let me ask you this: at the
Yes.
close of the transfer window, okay, let's just say a ball didn't get kicked. Obviously, there's an overlap. Who, in your mind, was going to win the
Was the
league? Not your
favourite.
mind, the general consensus
Exactly.
of football.
Most people would have said Liverpool.
Okay,
There
so
you go.
how can you then tell me that someone is a you must win when you're not even the favorite to win?
Because the favorite is not always the must, my brother.
Why not? That's
Okay.
because you
great
defined it as a fan, not because it's logical.
No. I'll tell you why it's
And
logical.
it's defined by fans for banter, not because they actually want to have objective football.
No.
debates,
I'm not doing
because they want to
banter at
laugh
all
at
here.
the other.
I'm saying
You are, though.
when Salah came out in the individual awards ceremony and he said Arsenal are favorites, they've been together with 5 years. People laughed at him, but listen to the logic. Imagine this is his 4th year challenging Arteta, and on top of all that, you plugged all the holes that you had this summer. So you're trying to remove the Arteta from Arsenal link and going like it's not an Arsenal must, it's an Arteta
No,
must.
you're ignoring the point.
Actually,
that I
if
made.
you hire Conte tomorrow, also Conte must. So now what?
No, I
you're
don't
ignoring
think
Let's
the point
so.
I
take,
made.
let's. I know this is probably reason. If Arsenal had won a title before, right, we would all be saying, I believe, that Arsenal will be the favourites going into this, based on squad, based on everything. Regardless, let's say Arsenal didn't win it last year, but won it the season before, and at the start of the season, who's most complete? We would say it's maybe even neck and neck.
Why do you
I think the only thing that's stopping Arsenal being tagged as favourites is because they haven't won it under Arteta.
True.
And there's another element to this as well. Had Arsenal have won a league title, everyone would agree Liverpool must. No problem with the transfer window. Because Arteta does have credit in the
Or
bank
banter.
with a league title.
Hold
The
on,
problem is
the-
he doesn't have any
The
credit
City
in the bank.
must. The Man City must.
Okay, now you see this where I'm going to be completely honest. I think if City don't win the next like 2 league titles, it's okay. Because Pep has been so dominant for the last 10 years. Even if in the next 2 years he wins no league title, he's won 6 and 10.
Do you see your logic?
So then
doesn't follow an
yeah,
objective
exactly. You
path?
see where it breaks
Yeah.
off. Why did they spend all that money then in the last 1 year? He shouldn't have spent, because he
They
should have
should
gone,
have
guys,
spent
we
the money.
don't no, why they shouldn't? Because by
They
your
want
logic,
to win,
they
that
won
doesn't make
6
it a
out
must.
of 8 league titles. So why do we need to spend? We
City
don't
wants
have
to win because they have ambitious owners. That doesn't make it a must.
Okay.
You're confusing
When was
people.
the
Bro,
last
what
time?
defines
Hold on,
if you
Ashraf.
have to are your actions, not what you want. They have
Okay.
spent like a team
Our
that should be
City,
winning.
our City owners, the most ambitious owners in the league. We all agree on this, right? They always want to win. They want the best in
Second,
class and everything.
second.
Correct?
Second.
They've shown that for the last 10
No,
years.
you hired
Great.
Ant. You're not ambitious.
Great. So they've
Okay.
shown
We are.
the most ambition over the last like 6-7 year period. If Pep Guardiola doesn't win the next 2 league titles, he's still dominated the last 10 years of English football. 6 and 10
That
is
means
still
nothing.
But
dominant.
you were talking about must.
That
You're
means
doing this
nothing.
must thing. Okay. So
The reason why City don't must is because of who their manager is and how successful they have been. If Liverpool
Okay.
win the next 3 league titles, I can't in the 4th year go like Liverpool must. Based on
Sam,
what?
that's
We've won
because
3.
you're using, you know what you're doing? You're trying to pick an argument that works for your narrative, and that doesn't. I can easily switch it and say, if Pep and City don't win anything for 2-3 years, Pep ruins his legacy, and for the first time in his career, goes 2 years in a row without winning a league title. City go from one of the best teams in the league to now regressing, and less players will want to join this club because now they're no longer the club they were 4-5 years ago. They're not going to be able to spend freely anymore because it's FFP. They need to also make money. So I can easily make arguments to say if they don't win the league for 2 years, they're screwed. And they don't have the global fan base that Liverpool, Arsenal, United have that will always
anyone.
keep the club running anyways. So I can easily make
and
the
Ashraf,
argument.
as on top
I can
of
easily
that-
make the argument for them not winning
But
the
now
league
you're
for 2-3
having a
years.
legacy
It's
debate, which
disaster.
I'm not having.
No, why
It's not a
But
legacy
no.
debate. It's for their own future. If they don't win the league for the next
also,
2-3 years,
when
it
has
could
Pep
badly impact
ever
them.
gone 2 years without winning the title?
Okay,
Never,
Pep has never
never.
went 2
Zero.
years without winning the
So
league title.
just
You
by
guys are
that
correct.
definition, you could make the argument from the logic you're putting that he must.
That's
That's
if
the
he
other.
must.
Okay.
The other
Since-
thing as well.
since-
Wait, just to add one more thing. In the kind of early 2000s, late 90s, Liverpool were not winning the title. Was it a Liverpool must every season then? When Man U were winning it, or
I wasn't
Chelsea were
around in
winning
the
it, or
90s,
Arsenal
to
were
be
winning
fair.
it?
I wasn't around in the 90s.
Late 90s, early two. Okay, but you know that you weren't winning.
Do you know
it,
your
yeah?
history?
Yeah.
Don't
but
need
here's
to
the
be
thing.
around.
I
No
don't,
one
there-
was.
there-
No
there's,
one was.
there's a
musting
massive
Liverpool.
discrepancy. There's a massive discrepancy in the argument, which is I don't think Liverpool in a 30-year period up until Klopp came were even ever good enough to win the league except 1 or 2 times max.
Okay, but they didn't in those 1 or 2 times. There
That's
was so
fine.
many
But,
times they finished
but here's
second,
the difference.
they were miles
Arsenal has
behind.
been good enough to win the league for the last 3 years and have 0. That's the big difference.
Okay, and then the other thing I would add as well, the other reason
And all
why it
under
is-
the same
hold on.
manager, huh? Because
Wait,
for us,
wait. Let me just add
one
this
title
one.
race was Benitez, the other title race was Rodgers before Klopp. So it's not even the same manager. It's not even the
Exactly.
same manager.
Okay, but
No manager at
but
Liverpool.
Benitez wasn't
pre-Klopp-
in there.
No. What? Wait, because this is very important, and you're missing the point. No manager pre-Klopp, not the same manager pre-Klopp had 2 title races, not a single one. We had the title race in 08-09, only time under Benitez. We had the title race in 13-14, only title race under Rodgers.
Okay,
1 year only. 1 year
you're
only.
missing the point. So why was it not must? That's the difference.
Because
That's the
it's their only season in a title race. Meanwhile, Arteta has been in a title race
No,
for the last 4 years.
no. Because you're negating the fact that in that period there was Champions League titles. And by the way, this is why it does not
There was
make
not
it.
Champions League titles. That's a lie. We won
In
one
15.
UCL and we won
Yeah.
one UCL in 30 years.
Yeah. So what year did you win it?
05.
05.
Okay, so that's early noughties, which is what I said.
I got to be
Wolfie.
honest with you. Liverpool were never expected to win the title during the early
Thank you.
noughties.
Nah, man.
Okay,
They were-
but why?
It was
Why?
United, Arsenal, because of the way they were.
Because
run
United Arsenal were
what
so
they
much
spent,
better.
and Chelsea.
Okay,
were-
Yeah.
Man City have been the best, most dominant team in the last 6 years, or whatever. It's been 7 with Pep. Would you all agree? So how can you say
Yeah.
in the last 7 years that there should have been any point in those 7 years where Arsenal were expected to win it?
Oh, I didn't.
Okay, so if you're not saying that,
Whoa. Arsenal weren't expected to win it. Haram alaik. I expected Arsenal
I
to
said
win
it's
it
been a
last
build-up.
season
It's
and the
not a
year
build-up.
before.
It's been a build.
But we
Two
weren't
years in a row,
favorites,
I
so that's
expected
the
Arsenal
point.
to
We
win it.
weren't
And
favorites.
but
You're not
by the way,
expecting-
my prediction matched my
at the start,
expectation.
yeah.
Last season, last season, I said Arsenal will win the league. I can load up the videos. And the year before that, you ask Ashraf, I said Arsenal will win the league. 2 years in a row, I said it. So don't tell me I never
that's
expected
your
Arsenal to win the league.
prediction, bro.
That's your
You're
prediction, though.
conflating
That
your
doesn't
And
mean we were
expectation.
favorites.
with the expectation. I agree with you last year because I said Liverpool would win it at the start of last year. Okay, but that is not what the masses were saying. The masses were saying who was favorite? Man City. So don't do the
Yeah,
whole
'cause-
Arsenal
yeah,
thing with
'cause, yeah.
favorite. Okay, so still, if you want to do your
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. No, stop. Who were favorite Man City? Who's favorite right now, Wolfie?
Liverpool
Lie.
start of
Lie.
the season. Hold on.
No.
hold on.
Before
Again,
you started the season,
Hold on,
Husam,
stop the book.
Husam, you're digging yourself a grave.
Yet
Husam, you're
again,
digging yourself a
he's
grave.
conflicting
You're digging
stuff.
yourself a grave.
Lie.
Don't.
What
You're
are you
falling for a
doing?
grave.
What are you doing, bro?
Before the season started, who were the favorites? Don't
Well,
talk about
Liverpool.
after 7
Liverpool.
games.
Before the
Exactly.
season,
Exactly.
this is the thing that you guys are missing. Just
At the end of the
because
transfer window.
a
Your
team
logic
is,
is what I'm missing.
a team is better does not mean it must. Pep Guardiola, actually, there's a perfect rebuttal here. Here's the super chat. Big up, Muhammad. Ashraf, was Pep and Manchester City a joke in 1920 for not winning the league, even though they won 2 in a row?
I'm not gonna curse you out, Muhammad. I'm gonna have respect for you, big up, brother. But I think you've not been listening to anything. So I think maybe you made arguments and you were arguing with imaginary ghosts in your head. We literally said Pep has not gone 2 seasons in a row without winning a league title, but he's gone seasons without winning. His first season at City, he didn't win. 2016, 2017. His last season at Barcelona, he didn't win. He lost to Mourinho. He's not gone 2 seasons in a row without winning. Because when he lost to you guys, when he lost in 2019, 2020, it was a must for him the season after, and he won it. So actually, you're proving my argument. When he didn't win it, and he got humiliated. When he didn't
haven't answered this question.
How did I
You
not answer it?
completely have dodged the question 100%. 1920. Okay, wait. In 1920, the year where Liverpool won it, the 2 years before that, Pep won 2 in a row, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Who spent more money in the summer of 18-19? Way more money.
Oh, Man City would have.
18, 19,
Man
I
City
don't know.
spent, by the way, Manchester City spent so much more than us. You want to know who we signed
And they
that
won,
summer?
and they won the league that season, no?
La! The year where
You said
we won
18,
the
19.
The
No,
year where we
19,
won the league, we signed Harvey Elliott, Sepp van den Berg, and Adrian, and we won the league.
What is it? What does that have to do with my
What is
argument?
the
I love
argument?
Because you're bringing up Liverpool's spend. So that's Mohammed's logic. Mohammed's logic is 18-19, City were Premier League champions, spent more money than us, and we won the league.
Okay, but
So
that's
was
got
Pep a
nothing to
joke?
do. No.
Was
This
Pep a
is
joke and an
bullshit.
embarrassment that season?
This is such a dumb
No,
point
but-
you're making because it's a complete straw man. No one has sat here and said if Liverpool don't win the league this season, they're a joke. Look at the wording of
Exactly.
it. They're a joke.
Exactly.
This is a talk about what you lot have brought up, which is the must word. Okay, that's
Yeah.
the difference. And to add to that, Pep would have had a must on it if he had had the better season, the transfer window
100%.
than you.
If you
and
go back
win
to
it.
that year,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it doesn't help the argument you're trying to make. In fact, it
No.
negates it.
No.
It negates it.
The reason why it helps the argument, and was the only one that got it. We're using the exact same logic that
you're
Wolfie,
not.
because Mohammed,
No, you're
that
not.
Wolfie and Ashraf applied, which is Liverpool are current Premier League champions, spent way more than an Arsenal. No problem. Pep was the current Premier League champion at the time, spent way more than
Yeah.
Liverpool, and Liverpool
and he
had a
must,
horror-
and that time he must, and he failed. Now what?
Okay,
There you go.
Pep have to win
Okay,
it. That
no,
season.
There you go.
So Pep was a joke in 2019-20?
Who said the word joke?
Who said
the
Liverpool
word
would be a
joke?
joke if you
Are
don't
you
win?
actually crazy?
You're hearing things.
Can I
Wallahi,
ask a
crazy.
quick question just to jump in? Why is this being made
You
about
said it.
City?
You
Why
said
is
it.
this being made about City? It's about Arsenal.
You said it, Ashraf, by the way.
right? And
Habibi, I said it at the start when I said was banter. I was like, we'll be the biggest butt of the joke. but that
Oh,
was
now it
talking
was
deep.
banter.
It
So he
wasn't.
said it,
It
but he
wasn't.
changed it
No,
to it
stop,
was
stop,
banter.
because he's
Okay.
conflating things.
Muhammad
The
won
whole
nil.
thing with City
Muhammad
and
won nil.
Pep,
Right
the
there.
No,
whole
he
thing with
didn't.
City and Pep was they didn't
Muhammad
win it
won
in
nil right
2019, 2020.
Oh, now
it was
it's a joke.
considered
Now
a
it's
failure,
banter.
and he's
Okay.
won it 4 years in a row.
Now
I
it's
literally
banter.
started by saying that.
What's
Yeah,
going on?
okay.
Just
No,
he's
now it's
hearing
banter
weird
chat.
things.
Because when he got dunked on, all of a sudden it's banter.
It wasn't dunked. Uqsim billah, when I said it at the time. Obviously, I didn't mean it that way. By the way, I was on your stream last week or the week before where I said you need to judge Liverpool's transfer and their players over 3-4 years, not just one season. It was on your stream.
There you go.
But I was saying, even if they don't win this season, there's 3-4 years where you have to judge their team. Because you're going to go back to the history books and say they spent on Isak, Wirtz, whatever. What did
Okay,
they win in
watch
that
this,
period? I
watch
was
this, watch
literally
this. I'm
defending
so-
your club last week.
Okay, great. Now watch this, yeah?
But that
Liverpool-
doesn't mean you don't must this season.
Can I speak, or are you gonna keep shouting? Liverpool transfers in 2019-20. Sepp van den Berg, Adrian, Andy Lonergan, and
sick
end
window.
of list. Manchester,
Sick
yeah,
window.
exactly. Manchester City transfer window: Rodri,
Won't take none
Cancelo,
of them, Wolfie.
Angelino, Pedro
Huh?
Porro,
Won't
Zach
take none of
Steffen.
them.
Guys, can I speak, please? Can I
Sorry,
actually
mate.
speak? Because we wanna compare
Sorry,
the
boss
two
man.
transfer windows.
Sorry, boss man.
So I will start. I'll start again. Liverpool's
Boss
transfer
man.
window: Sepp van den Berg, Adrian, Harvey Elliott, Andy Lonergan. The City
Adrian was a
transfer
big stick,
window: Rodri, Cancelo, Angelino, Pedro Porro, Zach Steffen. As the reigning Premier League champion, and City lost it. So
Okay.
using
And Pep
what
failed that
Ashraf
time.
said
You're
at the
trying
start
to
of the
make,
stream,
bro. You're turning
using what
into
Ashraf said
Hamza.
at the start of the stream as banter. City are a joke. City didn't win the league title in 1920.
Wait. I actually want to see what how he's gonna come back from this. City were a joke that year. Yalla, now what, Husam?
Wow. So now Pep Guardiola was a joke.
No, because your point is so weird. Your point is so weird. We're saying Arsenal must and Liverpool must. Arsenal must more, but your favorites, Habibi, your favorites. So I'm not even saying, by the way, that you must more than us. I think we both equally must. But you cannot be saying things like Arsenal must more when your
it's
favorite.
not
Bro,
equal.
and then
It's
he
not
said
equal.
Muhammad 1-0.
I think it is equal.
telling you,
He
it's
said
not
Muhammad
equal.
1-0. Wallahi, he's even bringing wallahi into this, man.
Can I just
Even
say,
Joe wouldn't
it's
bring
not-
it into this.
It's not equal. It's not equal because, and I'll tell you for why. Right? Who's the bigger joke if they don't win anything this year?
Husam.
Arsenal.
No,
Is-
no. Arsenal every day of the week. Because-
Thank
Because
you.
Liverpool won the league last year.
Thank
They're in
you.
a period of transition. Yes, they spent a lot of money and we can banter them and you spent more. But ultimately, it'll be another trophyless season for Arsenal. The last time they won a trophy was in the FA Cup when he had Aubameyang and that. Trust me, it's a bigger joke on Arsenal if they don't win something.
Thank you.
Because
Okay, can I
Joe,
just
in
ask you
August-
guys one
in
thing and
August-
clarify?
Go on,
Huh?
Ashraf.
Sorry, Wolfie. I'll just ask one thing and
Yeah.
clarify. When you guys say, because I'm assuming this is like a British slang thing. When you guys say must, you mean in the sense that the team that musts the most and doesn't win gets the most laughs at, right? What does must mean? Like, what is the consequence of
Must
must?
bil Arabi would be like
The consequence
I know
of
what the-
must is the manager has
yeah,
to
I'm
be sacked.
saying
He
like
doesn't.
mustahil,
There you go.
mustahil.
Okay, and if he doesn't get sacked, does that mean the must was disproved?
No, because we're not talking about the
No.
cronkies. No, stop.
Ah,
We
you're
need to
talking about the
establish
fans.
something.
talking
No,
about
we
the
need to
fans.
establish something. No one here is talking about Josh Kroenke or Fenway Sports Group because they're American owners
Okay.
and they'd accept 4th place for the next 10 years.
So what does the must mean then? Who's it referred to then?
The must is the pressure by the fans.
Oh, okay. So you mean the fans?
So the fans
Okay,
at the
okay.
stadium.
Okay. I get you.
So football fans in general, even not just Arsenal fans, the whole world now looks at Arsenal and goes like, okay, you have went 4 years challenging and not winning once with the same exact manager.
Yeah.
Very
If the
simple answer.
must, if the must refers to how the fans will react, then of course, yeah, Arsenal must more, 100%, because more Arsenal fans. But if the must means, because I've always understood, must means the most pressure is on that team, and in my opinion, the most pressure should be on the champions that spend the most money ever in Premier League history. But if you're saying, oh, from a fan's perspective and how the fans will react and they will hound the manager out,
Of course, it's
awesome.
a combination.
Anyway,
Combine
I didn't-
everything together. Combine everything together in the kitchen. Don't just have a binary approach. It's not just fans or just
I
owners
asked you. You
or
said
just
I
manager
asked you.
or
You said
just football
fans.
club. Put everything. Wait. Put everything together, Ashraf. Okay, let's be objective here. Liverpool don't win the league this season or the Champions League. Ha. Liverpool suck. Blah blah. No problem. Should any Liverpool fan objectively want Slot out, or should the club sack Slot? No, because he's shown the ability
You
to
wanted
do
him.
it.
Yeah,
That's the
Habibi,
bad.
I agree with you, but you're going back to the same thing. You're saying fans. Should any fan want
Yeah,
Slot
exactly.
out? Should any
I
fan want
said the
Arteta
club
out?
as well.
Wait. So are you saying if Slot finishes third this season, I know it won't happen, but let's just say they finish third, they win nothing. Is there a chance Fenway Sports Group sack Slot?
Zero chance they sack him.
Okay, he
Zero.
finishes sixth.
Zero.
That means nothing.
I think
No,
Slot.
Six is extreme.
I think Slot can finish anywhere in the top 10 and not get sacked. How about that? I'll make it better. For you.
Oh, stop that BS.
Okay,
No
wait.
chance.
Would your fans want him sacked?
It's a literal league champion.
Okay, would your
Stop
fans
that,
want him
dude.
sacked if he finished 10th and won nothing?
Yes, we would not want
Okay,
him sacked.
so this again, finally we're getting somewhere now.
I just said we
If
would not want him sacked.
Arsenal-
Listen,
If Arsenal do not win the league or the Champions League and finish top 4, they will not sack Arteta. The fans will want him sacked. The board
you
will
both
not
are
sack him.
drowning so bad that the Chelsea fans that want my blood are agreeing with me. Imagine. Because you guys are
okay,
sitting
everything
like
must be
crazy.
right if the Chelsea
Yeah,
fans
Habibi,
are agreeing.
a manager-
What do you
manager-
mean a Chelsea fan? Oh, no. Don't use comments that work for your favor. A Chelsea fan just said Ancelotti was sacked after winning the double.
Yes,
Wow,
in the-
what
yeah,
a great
that
point
season
there,
after.
Ashraf.
2011.
Who owned Chelsea at the time?
Okay,
Roman
even if it's
Abramovich.
Abramovich, so
Is
what?
Josh
Like,
Kroenke or FSG like Roman Abramovich?
so you're saying your club could finish 6th with all the money
Yes,
they spend, win
Klopp
nothing,
won't
and they
be
wouldn't sack him?
Yeah, they did it. They did it with Klopp. Where did they finish with Klopp last season?
No.
Klopp
It's not the same with Klopp.
450 mil.
They didn't spend that money with Klopp. What do you mean?
Yeah, but Liverpool had a knee-jerk reaction, man. They know Slot's the man
Yeah.
for the future. They're not going to sack him, regardless.
And Liverpool
I don't know,
actually,
this is right.
historically,
Damn.
iconically, are a football club that always give managers chances. The only
Really?
manager we did not give a chance to was the manager where we were 17th with Roy Hodgson. That's
Okay,
the only
so why
one that
can't you
didn't get a chance.
why can't you
Watch-
apply the same
watch
logic
this,
to
yeah, watch
Arsenal?
this. No,
We
watch
didn't sack
this. Wait,
Wenger.
let me teach you
Until-
history. Watch this. Klopp got a chance. Rodgers got a chance. Kenny Dalglish got a chance because he started the season with all the new signings. Rafa Benitez got a chance. Houllier got a chance. God rest his soul. Liverpool Football Club are not the type of football club to just sack. Iconically,
And neither
and
are Arsenal. Neither are Arsenal.
historically. I agree that neither are Arsenal, but the issue
Okay.
that you need to understand is even your fan base will turn. Your
Okay,
fan
let's,
base.
let's make this simple. Let's make this simple. Husam, define must.
Fans.
Okay.
He just said it. It's fans. Only fans. Nothing else.
No,
but
it's not
fans.
just fans.
Only
yo.
fans.
Okay.
Fine.
Wallah, I didn't even
That's
mean it. I
enough.
swear to God. Wallah, I didn't even mean it. I swear I didn't even mean it. I swear to God.
It's
Okay,
not-
what else outside fans? Tell us.
Okay, Ashraf, can we have an intelligent conversation, or you want to drag
We are.
yourself down to
No, we
to
are
Wolfie
outside
level?
fans.
We wanna
What-
talk
what
about
is
Not
it?
internet
drag yourself down to
history.
Wolfie level, or you want to be honest?
Yeah, Habibi,
You know
answer me.
Wolfie's level of
Outside,
debate.
outside
My
fans.
level of
what-
debate.
I am
I do it for a
saying
damn living.
This is
So
my this is my
define
thing.
must. Define must.
It is a combination of
Must is
everything.
you must. You
Not
have
just
to win.
fans, not just club, not just players, not just manager. Everything put together,
Oh.
the concoction of everything. That's it.
Yeah. No. Don't escape. Don't do this this pussyfooting crap. Outside the fans, what other factor is there? Because
Okay,
you said not the
Arsenal
owners. You said owners, ignore them. Fine.
Arsenal have a better squad than Liverpool, so you have a
Yeah.
squad better than us, which you have acknowledged as
Correct.
well. The second
Correct,
thing
yeah.
is, even though both are American owners, let's assume third place. Let's say Arsenal finished third, Liverpool finished third. Both American owners,
Yeah.
both have similar visions.
Yeah.
Which owner is more likely to sack the manager, Arsenal or
Neither.
Liverpool?
Neither.
I mean, by your logic that you said earlier, neither. Yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah,
you said they
neither
both
will
win the
get
same
sacked.
way.
I agree, but I'm saying which one's more likely? Yani, which one will more likely go like,
Neither.
okay, it's time for you to go?
Neither.
Be honest.
Arteta, because it's been 8
Thank
years.
you, Joe. Why can't we just be honest,
Oh,
you guys?
wait. No, not necessarily. Because by that logic, you could say Liverpool have invested levels that they've never invested before. For more.
But
And we're
guess what,
talking about
Haz?
American owners. We're talking about
I'll tell you
American
why.
owners who
I'll-
care
let
about
me-
their
let me give
investments.
the
Saying the Arabs.
justification. Let me give the justification for it.
Gone.
Because they will look at it as a case of he's in transition. He's already won me a Premier League title. Whereas they'll be looking at Arteta and gone, we've now give him 8 seasons or whatever it is, all the players, he's got everything, and he's still not done it. Sorry, mate. There's the difference.
But Joe, I'm not
Agreed.
arguing with you, but I'm
Agreed.
saying on the flip side, you could make the same argument to say, well, hold on, we just gave Slot 400 million or whatever the
Right.
number. Let's just call it 400 million. He delivered us a title last season without a
Yeah.
400 million investment.
Yeah.
He's now gone backwards, having us decided to take a risk and actually spend money and, loosen up our tight assholes. Do you not see that there could be an argument as well on that flip side to say, well, why did we invest
And
the
given
money?
Salah and Van
Can
Dijk
he-
crazy contracts.
Can he manage the larger, bigger, more high-profile egos? It seems maybe he can't.
Yeah, I think like if there can't be a big drop off for him
I see
not
your
to be
logic,
questioned.
but I
You
disagree.
know what I mean?
No, I'm not saying agree or disagree with it. I'm saying that you can make an argument.
Yeah,
My
you
point
can
is you
make
can
an
make an
argument, yeah.
argument for both. But
And by the way-
the correct answer is neither gets sacked. For
Yeah,
third.
And by the way, the moment Husam said
I
fans, I
agree that
100% agree
Liverpool
with him.
have
I agree with
from
Husam.
the beginning from last week. You guys asked me, صح? What should Liverpool win? I said one big one, one small one. So it's not like I'm taking pressure away from my team. My issue with Ashraf's facetious
No,
claim
you
at the
are.
start of the
You are.
stream, and even
Good
Wolfie's one, which
words,
is
Sam. Good
why
words.
why
up
are we
into-
trying to separate Arteta and Arsenal like they're separate entities? It's the
They
same
are.
fucking the entity that you're trying to separate manages the other entities. How is it separate?
Again, we already explained this earlier. Okay, let's just say, let's do this. Let's say Arteta got sacked last summer and a new manager came in. Would the new manager have you must?
No.
If we
With this
spend that
transfer
kind of
window to
money.
a smaller extent.
Would
No.
yes
Okay,
or
so,
no?
actually, let me answer the question very clear.
Actually,
Let's say Arsenal sacked Arteta last summer and hired Conte. Hello? Objectively, very good manager, or Ancelotti,
Well,
whoever you want.
Okay.
I would,
Both
at
is
that
Conte.
moment in time, having spent the money we spent, the pressure would shift more to Liverpool. I acknowledge that.
So that means you can't disagree that there is a distinction between Arteta and Arsenal.
It's
Because
not
if there wasn't, then the must would remain exactly the same. Whoever
Exactly the
X
same.
was, it
Yeah.
would remain the same. Would you agree with that logic?
No, because you're not doing a distinction. You're creating separation. There's a big difference here. You're
Fine,
trying to
separation,
say,
distinction.
okay,
whatever.
you tell me right now, the biggest pressure is on Arteta. We all agree. However, Joe broke it down earlier in terms of the pressure on Arsenal, because guess what, my brother? Now you do have a full squad. You do have the striker. You do have the creativity. You do have the centre back depth.
Therefore,
in case you
whoever's
need-
in charge should have the exact same pressure. as
Saliba.
Arsenal.
No, wait, watch this. Saliba was injured 3 years ago. Arsenal had to start. Rob Holding lost the league.
Yeah.
Saliba didn't play the last 3 games. They played Mosquera. They didn't feel 10% of his absence.
People were saying, should Saliba come back in? You know what I mean? Because Mascara was that good. So they're not doing
I
that
for me,
I just feel Husam's ignored the point. Ashraf, do you understand my point?
Holding couldn't get a game.
Yeah, I do.
He
I
has
do.
said that the pressure would not be the same
think
if
you should
Conte
go
came
with it.
in,
If-
yet
if-
he is
if-
not
if-
prepared to say there is
Oh
separation
no.
between
If Conte came
Arsenal
in,
and Arteta.
If Conte came in and spent 300 million, the pressure's on him to win that title. I don't care what anyone says.
You think the
is on him
pressure's
to win that
exactly
title.
no, Andrew, you think the pressure's exactly the same on him as Arteta. That's the point here.
It would be slightly less. It would
Be
be
slightly less, but there's still be
so
huge
there
pressure
is
on him to win.
separation between Arsenal and Arteta.
Yeah. You know why I think it's also a separation? Because for me, must on the club means there's actual consequences where we're going to lose players. The players are going to leave. There's going to be an issue. We're going to take 2-3 steps backward. The reason I'm saying there's more must on Arteta is because if Arteta leaves, I don't think I know they've obviously said in the press conferences they like the manager, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think the club leaves. I think the squad still stays, which is why I'm saying there's more pressure on the manager than the club. For me, pressure...
Ashraf, the must would stay at the club if he'd had
I
continuously
put
won
him in the
titles.
middle and he's scratching his head. Here we
If
go.
you did,
Sorry,
if you had continuously won titles, the must would still be on the club. But because you haven't, there's no must. The must isn't as high. I hate the word fucking must. I fucking hate it.
Yeah,
That's the
same,
point
by the
we're
way.
making.
Because
Welcome
it
to
actually
the
means
dark
nothing.
side.
It actually
Welcome
means
to the
nothing.
dark side.
I
Yeah.
hate the word must.
Yeah.
Let me
Because
let me
I'm
let
telling
me
make it black
I'm
and
telling
white.
you,
Let's
must-
make it black and white, Ashraf.
Must
I
Wallah,
just-
last thing, Wolfie. The
Go on.
must actually is genuinely just when you dig deep and you really understand it, it's banter. It's mainly for banter's sake.
Yeah.
That's
So,
what it
so
must
let's
be
just make it this simple, okay? If we're doing the must thing, if Arteta must, okay, therefore by definition he should be sacked for not winning.
Can I ask a question?
If Conte comes
He should.
in, should he be sacked at the end of the season for finishing second? The answer is most likely not. He's not been given the time. He's shown progress. So there is a huge distinction between Arsenal and Arteta.
Wolfie. Must
Yo.
Ange win his next game?
Bro, Ange ain't making it to his next game. Why do you think I'm
Must Ange
distracted?
win his next game?
Ange must have won his last game. He should be sacked.
Does Ange have to win his next game? Must he win his next
No.
game?
To what
Yes.
context? What context?
My point is, if he doesn't win his next game, he's going to get sacked. So he must.
No. If he
What do you
makes
mean,
it
though?
to Chelsea, he's already brought himself to the next international window. So by definition, it's not a must.
Who's
It
the
is a
game
must.
after us? You've got in the league.
Bournemouth away.
And
Oh
must
no, you've got
And
Chelsea.
Mustacoglu.
On that note,
doesn't-
just,
But
That's like
seriously, I'm
There's
pretty
the
sure
count.
he's literally getting sacked. Sure.
someone just said Ange Mustacoglu. On that note, let me read these super
No.
before we carry on. Guys, we have
Why did the overlay
800
change?
people locked in the building. I promised you entertainment during the international break. Guys, I need your help with the like button. Yakhi, have some shame. This ain't your first rodeo, chat. How is it we have
Come on, man.
almost 900 people in here? We're not even at 200 likes.
Sam, it's very simple. This chat must hit that.
Yeah,
Must.
you must
Not
like
like
the
it.
video.
You,
You get-
you will get sacked if you don't
There's
like
no
actually, you won't get
distinction.
sacked,
There's
guys.
also
Just
no
please like.
distinction between the must either. There's no distinction.
Yeah, there's no distinction or separation. Just like the video. Come on, guys, man. Close the live chat, hit the like button. It helps push the channel to more and more people and helps us out as well. We're keeping you entertained during this international window. You get me,
Are
blood?
you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? And I'm so happy this is the last international break up until March, man. I've had enough already.
No, it's one more November.
No, there's one more.
There's always
What?
3 at the start. There's one more
November, yeah,
There's one more
November.
November.
Next year, there's only going to be 2 because they're making one longer, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck off, you guys.
There's always been 3. There's always been 3.
Yeah, always. October. What is it? September, October, November.
Yeah, there's literally month. They're literally September, October, November. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a
Sorry. There must be an international.
Like and subscribe, chat. Anyway, big up to Diallo who says both must. The rest is childish behavior. You only must.
I said
if you're
both
the-
must as well.
You only must if you're the favorite. Be logical. No, that's not true at all. That's not true at all. There is so much. By the way, this applies to every sport ever. There was. If anyone watches the NBA, there was a point in time in which the Houston Rockets must, because they did all what they did, and then they went 3 years and didn't win the
No, they
NBA
didn't.
championship
No, it
with James Harden in their prime. You get me? There
was
a
never
point in time
must
where-
because they were never the best team. It was never a must. It was just again, that's what I'm saying. It was just banter's sake. They wanted to laugh at Chris Paul and Harden and all because Harden just never won wherever he went. So it was
Well, don't
banter.
act like
This
you know
exactly.
basketball.
This is I know more than you, by the way. This is
Wallahi,
exactly
you don't. Wallahi,
what
you
it
don't.
comes back to. It comes back to
Name the players in the We Believe Warriors team 15 years ago. Name them.
wait, be quiet. It comes back to
Name them.
banter because the whole thing about the Rockets is banter. That's what it is. But everyone
This
knew
guy
the
doesn't know
Warriors were
about
the best
Baron
team.
Davis, and he's telling me he knows more than me.
Yeah, akhi,
Please.
Allah, move on.
Wallah, you don't even know who Baron Davis is. You don't know about Andres Biedrins. I could teach you basketball. Relax. For your information, I think this means I think Arsenal must because we're the favorites. Okay, see, this is all. Joe started this conversation, by the way, just because Joe said at the beginning we need to start applying pressure to Arsenal fans because they're bullshitting. It's time to apply pressure and give expectations to Arsenal. Simple as. Big up to Joe. And Joe actually is so far up Arteta's ass he can eat his lunch. But this is him being honest.
But you know the issue with that last super chat is you're the favourites now.
He had some paella.
If you lose the next 3 games, Liverpool win the next 3 games, Liverpool are the favourites again.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it doesn't.
The favourites is a fluid situation. Like
exactly.
If Liverpool lose the next 4 games and we're 15 points behind, ain't nobody saying Liverpool must anymore.
Yeah.
All of a sudden it's a crisis meeting now.
You must.
Yeah. Both Arsenal and Arteta must, and there should be a difference between the two because Arteta and Arsenal as a club went through the 200 phases of fictitious winning. So now both must equally, is what Zayn is saying. And Zayn is an AC Milan fan. So he has nothing to do with the Prem, but he's being honest. No response.
Why do you keep doing this? No, you keep. Husam does this weird thing where there are Chelsea fans, United fans, and other fans who don't agree with them, and Barca fans or whatever. But he will only bring up the ones that agree with him. Guys, put one in the chat if you agree with Husam. Put one in the chat. This is his favorite line. Put one in the chat. Yeah, don't put any other option because those who don't comment, then I can say, oh, look, nobody agrees.
Zayn sent a super chat. He just sent 200 Indian rupees. Respect yourself.
Stop, yallah.
He sent a super chat. We're reading super chats right now.
Look, I said put one in the chat if you agree with Husam. Someone actually put two. Big up,
Jack or Ed in the chat. No, wait. Guys, one of the Arsenal fans in the chat.
Someone put 69.
Send the super chat saying I agree with Ashraf so I can read it in the super chat section.
Nobody put that.
Crying.
Nobody needs to. Send super chats, by the way. Yes, please. You don't need to send a super chat saying you agree with me. My point is, don't do
agree with Ashraf,
tactic.
please, guys.
Don't do the
static.
Look, out of 20 comments, I'm gonna show the one that agrees with me. Look, even Chelsea fans agree with me.
Habibi, I'm reading super chats. The next question
Habibi,
is
how about you do this?
Don't you want back-to-back EPLs and 21 leagues? I don't control what the super chatter sends.
How about you put all the twos? Can you put the guys who put 2 right now? Visionary.
No, because I'm reading super chats.
Haitham is a Barcelona fan. Put 2.
This is the super chat section. Also, Haitham
Tafari Edwards is a Chelsea. Tafari Edwards is a Chelsea fan.
Guys you don't know. A lot of these guys you don't know.
Comments.
Haitham is actually a Liverpool fan cosplaying as a Barca fan. We caught him before. You don't know this.
Stop that lies. No, he's not.
No, there's actually a history. I swear. I'll send you a screenshot right now of him actually tweeting, calling Liverpool we, and then Liverpool went bad.
Maybe I know Haitham. Haitham is in the Kura Pod FPL, and he's actually top of the FPL by the way.
If I send you a screenshot right now of Haitham referring to Liverpool as we 3 years ago, will you acknowledge you made a mistake?
Haitham Shubair, yeah, show me.
Yes, Haitham Shubair.
Show me. Yes, I will.
Show me. Now?
That's the first thing you've agreed on.
Here we go.
Show me.
Gonna load up the screen.
Can we move on? I got like 50.
Yo, Tyler, send me the screenshot again. I'm gonna find it now in my gallery, and if I can't find it, Tyler has it. Just wait.
Haitham, you better not be exposed.
You better. Bala battikh, habibi. I'm gonna show you now. Better my ass. You will see now Haitham tweeting about Liverpool.
I think he just exposed himself. He said it was a gimmick.
Oh, it was a gimmick. You just lied, you fucking bum, talking about it was a gimmick. Haitham, you better, huh? Haitham, you better. Send it, Habibi Tyler. Send it.
By the way, what's happened to this layout, man? It's gonna...
I have no idea. Husam ruined the layout.
Because I'm trying to be respectful and not covering you guys' fucking faces. Here you go. You want us to do this?
I don't care.
Dickhead. I'm trying to find it.
Big up, Husam.
Instead,
yeah,
let's have a look
move on.
Let's have a look at Husam drawn as AI with bodybuilder-sized muscles instead.
Wallahi al-azim, I've never used AI a day in my life.
Oh, that's legit. Your arms. Show us your arms. Flex your arms.
No, he's saying someone else did it.
Uh.
Someone else prepared. Yeah, Habib
Tyler,
Sam, don't
send me the
waste time on
screenshot.
this.
I know you have
We
it.
have so many things to discuss about like your bumps Liverpool now winning 3 games in a row. Sorry, not winning, losing 3 games in a row.
Tyler,
discuss
send it to
that?
me. It's in your screenshot album. 2 questions. Don't you want to win back-to-back Premier Leagues and 21 leagues? Of course I want. But what does I want have to do with must, Habibi? It's different. It's different thing, bro. It's completely different. Big up to Akia, who says, big up Husam on the panel, even the number 1 fraud, Wolfie. I agree. Big up Wolfie, despite his fraudulence. He has some uses on this platform. You get me? Big up to you. Big up to Vasca e Historia. Take that, Husam, you fraud. You're cooked. How am I getting cooked in Brazil? That's crazy. This is Brazilian currency as well. And you sport Vasco da Gama. Santos is clear. Sao Paulo is clear. Flamengo is clear. Hold that. Vasco da Gama is not even top 5 clubs in Brazil. Botafogo is bigger than you. Hold that.
Oh,
I am
cheap shot. Cheap shot.
Big up to Faraz, who says, Arsenal must win, but if Liverpool don't win the title after making those amazing signings as champions, it's a failure for them. Similarly, if Liverpool win, it's a failure for Arsenal. Both things can be true, which no one denied.
Yeah,
I never
sounds
denied this once, the whole time.
Yeah, but the whole thing is that. So, are you saying Arsenal must win the Premier League?
Yes, Arsenal must win and Liverpool must
Okay.
win, but Arsenal
Okay,
must win
you
more.
know how that's debunked. If Arsenal win the Champions League, must they win the Premier League?
No, because when we're saying
Okay,
it, we
خلاص,
refer to
let's move
Premier
on.
champs always.
Let's move on. خلاص.
No, stop. When we say it, no, don't act like that's not a gotcha moment at all. Because when we say win, we refer to Premier champs always. It's
No.
well-known fact.
I specifically just said
my
must
God. You
Arsenal
specifically
win the
asked about
Premier
Premier
League?
League. You should
Yeah.
have said and Champions League, but you didn't.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
Champions League win usurps everything in the whole season.
No, but I did. I
If
Then you
Arsenal
shouldn't have
finished-
answered that.
No, let me make
must
something
Arsenal
clear.
win the
If
He
Arsenal
can't
finished
even, he can't even
15th,
hold an L, man.
if
Seriously.
Arsenal finished
Yeah,
15th and win the Champions League, it's a successful season.
Okay.
Sam, you made a
that's
mistake.
debunked
Khalas,
the
just
must
hold
win
it.
the
You made a
Premier
mistake,
League.
it's
Take
fine.
the L, move on.
Just like you made a mistake on Haytham and then he got stabbed in the back. I can't believe
I
Wolfie-
didn't see the screenshot, but anyways, okay.
Okay, Tyler, I'll send it to you, I promise. I can't believe Wolfie is talking the most sense. Yeah, because he agrees with you, Diallo.
Yeah,
That's why he's
Diallo,
talking.
what you will notice is when they can't rebuttal my points, they go, oh, rage bait. And eventually what you notice is I'm
Can you
60%
stop
right.
begging it with the
I'm,
Arab accent?
I'm right
If
every
you're trying to
single
get
time.
in bed with Joe, stop begging it. Stop begging it with the Arab accent, please.
Did I mention Joe's name once?
Big up to
Yeah, he
Vasco, who
did.
says, I want to be next to Joe. Please put me next to Joe. Love the
Okay.
lives. Hussam gets cooked every time, is what Vasco is saying. Vasco da Gama
love
is
that.
not a historical football club. Vasco da Gama are a bunch of bums. You get me? We have
Oh,
Reflection
here we
touches.
go. I have the screenshot. You ready?
And
You
Cutie
wanna see
Pie,
it?
you are 100% correct.
Here we go. I knew Tyler was gonna come through because he sent this to me as well. I'm gonna upload it now. Big up to you. Thank you for the super chats. And big up as well to the community watching us all the way in Brazil. Big up to Jack, who
Brazil.
says, I think we conflate who should be winning at Liverpool and whose favorites, Arsenal's, are literally title favorites across all bookies and media right now.
Okay, not at the start of the season, so stop conflating it. If Arsenal go and lose their next 5 games, they're going to be favourites.
Yeah, exactly. The bookies know what they're
it's
doing.
Such a weird comment, honestly.
I know. Okay, Forest were 93.3% favourites to make the Champions League with 6 weeks to go. Did Forest make the Champions League? No. Like, the bookies will change based on who's betting and what the odds are and what the algorithms say.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah, don't bet. Big up to Redline telling us, says, you're turning into Hamza, says the Forest Hamza. That's what Redline is telling us. This is true. This is true. Just take the L. Don't even reply. Take the L. Hussam and Joe talk crap. If I'm a Liverpool fan, they must win back to back. And Arsenal, I'll be effing pissed off. So you're saying me and Joe are talking shit, then you say you'll be pissed off. Arsenal don't win, brother. Put the prize in.
Yeah, both can exist. Both
Hi,
can,
Sam, are you
mutually
still in the chat or did you run away?
Oh.
Even Dubravka admitted he made contact with Jota, but Neville and Liverpool haters will keep on saying the refs are on our side when we have the most incorrect decisions going against us, along with Wolves. There you go. Who is tweeting it? Haytham Shubair.
Wait, even
I told you.
Can I read that again? Even Dubravka, what?
Even
Admitted he
Dubravka
made a-
admitted he made contact with Jota, but Neville and
but
Liverpool
Neville.
haters keep on saying the refs are on
Keep on
our
saying the
side,
refs are on our-
and we have the most incorrect decisions going against us, along with Wolves. There you go. يعني of course he wasn't referring to Barca and Wolves.
He says fake accounts. I don't know.
يا عمي Ashraf, now you take the L. Be honest. Did I
That's
not
what
tell
he
you?
said.
Yeah, that's why I don't put up.
Anyway,
Husam
move on.
Now you
1
know.
minute. 1 minute. No.
Now you know. Anywhere below top 4 gets slot out. It's his second season and he's already regressing. Yes, from a fan perspective, I understand that. But
Yeah,
me
not
and
from the
Ashraf and
ball.
Joe, to be fair, we were talking from a club perspective.
You
not
do
from-
notice he's put 4 dots at the end of it, so he's been sarcastic, Habibi.
Pressure way more on Arsenal. No Prem in 21 years is what Tanya is saying.
That's what I'm saying. there
Again,
is.
by the fans, yeah, by the fans, I agree, not necessarily by the owners.
Yeah,
It should
Habibi,
be
the
by the
fans-
owners too.
The stadium.
Unfortunately,
Oh wait, hold on. So does that mean the second most pressure is on Spurs then? Because Spurs haven't won it since when? the
No,
7th?
man. Come on.
Never
No.
won.
the
Okay,
biggest
this is
pressure-
like, okay, but if you're gonna use these things kind of logic, then I'm gonna extend it out.
No,
the
because
exact
Arsenal are
Pressure
different
is
to
on Leeds.
Spurs, man.
there's no consistency.
Okay,
Is-
Man
wait,
United.
is there-
Okay, Man
guys,
United then.
Yeah, Man United.
Okay,
Thank
let's
you. I was
do
about
Man
to bring it up.
United. They haven't
No,
won
but
it
they're
since
not in the
2013.
same moment. Come on, lads.
Man
You're
United
being
are
silly
the
now.
laughing stock of the Premier League. Everyone
Okay,
Yeah.
but Man
So
United
why
Man
is
United
it they
haven't won
must?
it since 2013.
Yeah, Man
Why
United
don't
must.
they must? Because you missed the other part of the pantry, which is they don't have a good enough team, which I told you an
Yes,
hour ago.
But they spent way more money than us. They should have. They
No,
should
No,
have
no,
a
no,
bit
no.
more
We're
money.
talking
Yeah,
about
but
this
they're not.
super
Come on,
chat,
man.
bro.
What are you doing here?
Let me
Wait,
ask
on.
Joe. Let me
Are
ask
we
Joe.
not?
a
Are we
question.
not
I
reacting
don't
to
even
these
want
super
to talk
chats?
to these two. They've sunk so deep. Joe, how many
By
Man
the way, I
United
think
players?
we must. Don't get me
How many
wrong.
Man
by your
United
logic.
players even get into an Arsenal starting 11? How many? Think. Oh, look, none.
No.
Thank you.
Wait. Do you not
Big up
understand?
to Nafisa says, Ash,
Anyway.
you're right. 100% agree with you. Come on, you gunners. Of course,
Big up,
Nafisa.
Nafisa. And thank you for the super chat, by the way. Very good.
Oh, look at you. You fucking dumb. Because she agrees with you. Of course, Nafisa. Thank you so
Habibi, I'm
much.
telling her thank you. I always thank Nafisa for the super
Fucking
chat.
bum.
She's been supporting you for so long. How about you say thank you
Yeah,
to
have
her
some
for
respect.
donating
Habibi,
$10?
Nafisa, me and Nafisa's relationship is way beyond subscriber and content creator.
Okay,
I
خلاص,
know
so that's
really?
what I'm saying.
Oh,
Thank you.
really?
You don't even know what Nafisa.
Oh, really?
I know Nafisa personally. I know what she's been through.
Oh,
Over the
you
last
do?
3
Do
months.
you? How
You don't even
personal?
know. I
How
know my
personal?
subscribers' personal life and their problems
Oh,
and
you
everything.
do?
that
You?
goes
How
on.
personal?
Don't
How
act like
personal?
I disrespect them. Nafisa
How
knows how much
personal?
she loves me. Have some shame.
How personal?
Go
man?
on. Go on. Big up to Nasser who says, big up Husam in the panel. Big up to you, Nasser Habibi. Appreciate you. You get me? This is the guy that paid money to get Wolfie cooked. You get me? So, okay, hold. So,
Who's
Wolfie can
he?
hold that. And someone just said justice for Haitham. Habibi, he was the one that tweeted us, not me. Ideally, both of you won't win anything. Up the motherfucking Chelsea. Cuz Lightyear, I haven't seen you since the Club World Cup final. Where the fuck you been? Look at these Chelsea bums, bro, hiding. Be real, Ashraf. Please just say I'm sorry about Jokeras.
What? No, relax. Please don't tell me you wanted Sesko Diallo. Oh, damn.
He did.
Right, he wants Havertz back.
Bruh.
That's what he-
No, Diallo did want Sesko.
That's crazy, Diallo. I'm sorry, bro.
Wolfie is schooling them on the art of logic. You know, Diallo, the fact you agree with Wolfie, you have to
To
question.
be
yourself.
honest, he did. I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly.
Amarim will not be sacked by Radcliffe. Oh, Amarim is way more likely to get sacked than any manager on this panel other than Postecoglou, bro. I'll be honest with you. Like, let's just put the fries in the bag. Amarim was Amarim was one loss against Sunderland away from getting sacked literally 2 days ago.
That's
bro.
not
What are we
true.
doing?
That's not true.
It was reported by the journalists.
Oh,
It was
well,
reported
maybe
by-
it was your chat that reported it. You know, there's
Yeah.
Chelsea fans in the chat. Maybe those are the
Yeah,
reliable.
maybe.
Yeah.
How about you stop bullshitting for 5 seconds? Anyway,
I'm gonna stop bullshitting for the rest of the
When
show.
are we gonna talk about Liverpool and their 3 defeats?
Yeah, he's done it
bro?
because he knows I have to go at 20 past, so he's
Yeah,
been filibustering.
exactly.
big up
Big
to all of you
up,
guys.
Wolfie, go
Make
ahead.
sure,
Go ahead, Wolfie. We're running the Dr.
big up
Sam
to all of you guys.
This is
Make sure,
football channel.
big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. You get me? We're gonna move on to Liverpool now. You get me? These guys act like I've been hiding. I've been getting cooked for the last fucking 5 days on every stream I've went on. Bro, have some shame. Like, everyone, please hit the like button, subscribe, guys. Can we just get 300 likes, please? 300 likes. That's all I want. Anyway, go
And
ahead.
rightly so, you've been getting cooked. Go ahead.
But
Wolfie.
Mashim, I'm not hiding. But let's switch topic for
Focus
once.
us.
5 days in a row. Liverpool. خليني اتنفس يا اخي. اتنفست.
No,
He's gonna tell you shit like, but you know, we arrested Salah against Galatasaray. He wasn't the problem. We arrested Wirtz against him. He wasn't the problem. We arrested Isak against him. He wasn't the problem. It must be system, guys. It must be system. It is only the system. When everybody is not performing, it must be the system. Yeah, we know your spiel. We've watched it all week. Don't give me this garbage.
Ashraf,
I
you're
use
low-key my
logic.
super fan. You're low-key my super fan, I realize.
I mean, I will not deny it. I am a super fan of Husam. I love Husam as a
Great.
brother. I've
How
been
does
watching him
feel
for
working
years.
with one of your, you get me?
I've been watching
your
him for
role
years. Why? That's not an insult. You're making it seem like
Oh,
I
that's
don't-
not,
I don't
why
know.
would it be an insult? It would be an
There
insult
you
to be
go.
a fan of Wolfie, as an example.
I am a fan of Wolfie as well. But go ahead, Wolfie.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead,
Yeah, I
Wolfie.
gotta go.
We
Okay. Cook
Yeah,
him.
yeah, we
Do
go.
not let him off the
You
hook.
go. Why aren't we talking Forest? Where the fuck's he going?
Bro,
Bro,
I gotta
honestly,
go to
Liverpool is more
football, man.
exciting
I
to
gotta
talk
go
about
coach
than
my
Forest.
team now. What do you want me to do?
You want to know why we can't talk about it?
Don't
Because
teach.
this guy,
Don't coach
is
them
this
like
guy
Ange.
coaches an under 10s team and he takes it seriously.
Don't
Yeah, but
coach
soon-
them like
Under
Ange.
15.
Yeah, but
Play
as soon as the
Wolfie ball.
as soon as
To be honest, they probably would beat Liverpool over the the next
Play
game.
yeah.
Wolfie ball.
Wolfie, I'll say this to you before you go. Inshallah, your son is the future Liverpool captain. Inshallah, if he's really good.
Bro, he scores directly from corners now. Arsenal style. He scores-
Hey, bring him to the carpet.
He's an
Hey,
Arsenal
hey,
fan
hey,
anyway.
Wolfie,
Bro, he
Wolfie,
scored
because
5 direct. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm shameless. I set their corners up exactly how Arsenal do it, and it works. It works.
you know, Wolfie, let me tell you
Successful
something
formula.
before-
Why not?
Let me tell you something before you go. Because Arteta won't be there by the time your son is ready to play football.
Yeah, probably not.
It's gonna have to be a different club. Maybe Arteta's managing Palace or Bournemouth
Leeds or something. Yeah, Joe loves him. So. All right, boys. I'll see you later. Salam.
See you
Yeah,
guys.
mate.
See
Big
you
up, Wolfie. Big up.
guys. Actually, Joe doesn't love him. Joe loves that American manager that they had the club. He's his biggest fan.
Jesse March.
Yeah,
No,
Jesse
I hate
Marsh.
him.
You don't
Yeah.
even know how much this guy loves Jesse Marsh. You guys have no
It's
idea.
so not true. I hate that guy, man.
Oh my god, you're such a liar. You're such a liar. You
Husam,
love
Don't
Jesse Marsh.
deflect. Talk to us about your garbage.
You
team of the
talk.
last game.
You're the one that's fucking giving my monologue already. So say it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm asking you about your players. Why is Salah playing like garbage? You know, by the way, I checked the stat today. Someone said it in one of the shows. I can't remember who. And I'm like, bro, that must be a lie. I checked it. Do you guys know Salah completed just one dribble this whole season?
yeah,
One dribble.
I've seen
That
that.
doesn't
Yeah.
shock me
7
at all.
games.
Yeah.
In 7 games.
Yeah, that doesn't shock
What?
me at all.
So maybe
What's going on,
maybe it
man?
was a mistake giving him 350k a week, right?
No, not yet. Because you have to fix the style and the system.
Oh,
Uh,
what is wrong with the silent system, Husam? Tell me what is wrong.
What is not wrong with it? Everything.
I don't think it's a style. I think your players are just not showing up. I don't know.
But the fact that, ask yourself this question, all these bad stats that you bring up for all these players, are they all crap or is there something systematically wrong?
I mean, when Wirtz created a chance for him when he came on and he missed it, that has nothing to do with slot.
But
That
yani,
was
Wirtz
your
comes on the
player
pitch to
Having
create
a
one chance.
garbage finish. No, don't use Mo's argument that he did on you and he destroyed you with. So relax. You know I
using
watched
it
the
against
shows.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
Had you.
My-
So you used
I'm
you used the argument against
asking-
me. Now I use it
I'm
against you.
asking, why is Salah missing those easy chances then? What,
No,
is
no,
that,
he
what does
should-
that have to do with the
He
manager?
should be scoring. My issue is even if he scored, I can't guarantee you Liverpool leave that stadium with 3 points, and that's the embarrassing part.
I want to tell you this. There is a reality where this could be the case. You know how much I rate Salah. I think he's in the GOAT conversation for Premier League. I think he's second in my opinion. There is a scenario where maybe your fullbacks are just not good enough because you rated them like they were the next best thing. I think Kirkes is just quite
I wish
average.
Frimpong gets a chance. Wallahi, I'm so sad for him.
Yeah, Frimpong, he's been okay. Like when he's played a few games, I don't think he's been that great. Your backups are not that great either. Your centre backs, you have one very, very good centre back with the best in the world, and the other one is above. He's not above average. He's good, but he just is very inconsistent.
Yeah, he's bullshitting
He's-
right now, Konate. Yeah.
Exactly. Maybe Gravenberch has just had a one-season wonder, although he started off well. But I don't know. I don't think he's been that great. McAllister, he's been horrendous this season. Could it be
agree.
that maybe like some of your players like Salah has just hit his limit and your fullbacks are actually just shit? And
No, because even when you
know-
say hit his limit, I don't expect 47 GA again. But I won't even get.
you
half
expect
that.
35 GA, right? 35 GA, no?
No, like 30 is good enough. Like if he gets like 18
But he's not
goals, 12,
pacing towards that.
fine. Yeah,
He's
that's
not
the
pacing
problem.
towards that.
That's the
Yeah.
problem. That's it. That's why it's systematic. Everything you're saying proves it's a systematic issue. Look, I said this pre-game, and you were there. And since you watch the shows, you'd know. I told Mo if we go away to Stamford Bridge, we pepper their net, and we lose 1-0, I accept it. As long as the performances get better. The problem is the performance is not getting better.
Hmm.
Deny that what I'm saying is a reality. Come on, be honest.
Look, I do agree with you. I think there is a system issue, but I don't know why there is a system issue. I don't get what is the thing is there's one thing that happened in the Chelsea game, and I don't know if it's happened in all your games because I haven't watched every Liverpool game. But in the first half, there were moments when you guys were attacking, and your entire back four is just back waiting for counterattacks, and there's a big gap in the middle of the pitch. I don't know if that's like PTSD
That's the
from
donut hole I'm
like,
referring to.
It's a 4-2-4
Okay,
press.
yeah, but why is he scared to commit more people forward, and that's why he's
Gravenberg gave an
switching to the
interview
back?
after Everton. He was like, the manager now gives me license to roam forward. I think that license needs to expire immediately. No more
Yes.
license to roam forward. Gravenberg, if you guys notice, you want to talk football, we can talk football. Last season, every time Liverpool went on the attack, Gravenberg almost became a third centre back for Liverpool. So he would drop between Van Dijk and Konate or Van Dijk and Kwanzaa or whoever it was. He would be like that third supporting cast. Now Gravenberg is almost like RCM, like he's high up the pitch and we're leaving all that space in behind. Yes, Caicedo scored an unbelievable goal, but there was 20 yards empty to run into. So I'm addressing the root cause of that goal before I go like, oh my God, what a strike from Caicedo. Yeah, I've said that already. Unbelievable strike. But guess what? I need to also address why there is that much empty space for Caicedo to run into. That's my thing. You say McAllister was shit. Okay, khalas. So let's do this then. I'll make your life easier. Out of every Liverpool player, the only guaranteed starters, and I said this yesterday, I don't know if you watched the tactical breakdown show, but I actually broke it down
No.
and I brought up the tactics board and I drew circles and squares and everything. I think for me, the only two guaranteed starters in this team is Van Dijk and Gravenberg. Everyone else is droppable. You want to know the issue? Slot is not putting the correct combinations with each other. You mentioned Galatasaray. Frimpong played right wing against Galatasaray, correct? Logically, what can Frimpong do on right wing? Run down the byline and cross. Who did he play with Frimpong? Ekitike. Ekitike is a drop deep striker. So now the whole penalty box is empty. Who does he play with? Ekitike, Florian Wirtz. They're running into each other on the pitch because Ekitike drops deep and Wirtz is already in that space. The Atletico game, you must have heard me say this, but I'll say it again anyway for the people maybe who haven't heard me say this. The Atletico game was by far our best game. Atletico had one big chance created against us the whole game, and we had 7 big chances created. That was the one game where no one cussed out any Liverpool player. Everyone actually said, yo, despite the fact Van Dijk scored the header at the end, Liverpool actually were dominant from start to finish. Like we had that was our most dominant game. We haven't used that lineup once more. I think it's shoehorning players. I think the Szoboszlai right back thing needs to be put in the bag. I think we need to start Frimpong right back because Salah is old, so he needs an overlapping partner. Bradley underlaps. I can't have that. I need an overlapping fullback. Kirka's left back. By the way, people cussing out Kirka's. Robertson was the one that fell asleep for the second Chelsea goal, so we can't just sit here and skip.
They're both equally bad.
Okay, khalas. So I would just rather go with the new bad because the new bad might come good at some point in time.
I
would go
hear you.
Kirka.
I hear you.
And then one of Szoboszlai, McAllister, or Jones starts next to Gravenberg. Don't shoehorn. I don't want McAllister to be shoehorned or Szoboszlai or Jones or anyone. Play if you want to say McAllister's been asked, no problem. Drop McAllister. I'm getting to that level now where I don't care who you drop. Drop McAllister. Play Szoboszlai, Gravenberg. If you want to play Isak, if you want to play, drop anyone you want. I don't care because it won't change anything unless the structure changes. If you want to play Isak up top, you have to play Wirtz behind him. It's a have because Isak against Chelsea even more brought this up. You know how strong Mo is with his criticism to everything. Mo was like Isak had to drop 30 yards to collect the ball against Chelsea. I'm sorry, I did not sign a £120 million signing, so I give him one cross as his only chance the whole game. That's bullshit.
Yeah, but why do you have to play Wirtz with him? Why can't you play Szoboszlai, McAllister, and Gravenberch, assuming they're in form?
Okay.
Basically the same team as last season and play Isak up top.
The big difference, we don't have Trent. My Trent is now...
Trent wasn't your main creator last season.
No, but he was a creator. My Trent in the team is now Wirtz. I need to give Isak that partner. Against Atletico, if you notice, I think even you said this actually on a show I worked with you after.
Against Galatasaray, I think.
Against Atletico, Isak and Wirtz were combining very well with each other. 1-2s and everything.
I said it against Galatasaray when Wirtz played the over-the-top ball for him.
Yeah, exactly. They combine very well with each other. You want to drop Salah, drop him Adi. No problem. But me personally, I would go Salah right wing because against Atletico, with the Frimpong combo, he showed me, okay, I can still run into the penalty box. I can still create. I can still score. So I would still play Salah. And left wing, look, we can sit here and we can cuss Salah all we want. Cuss Salah until the cows come home. No one can convince me that from the beginning of the season, Gakpo hasn't been significantly worse than Salah. Personally, I would drop Gakpo. That's my personal opinion. I think I'm being very objective when I say Gakpo deserves to get dropped in this team, and I think we have to put the fries in the bag when it comes to Gakpo. I don't know if Chiesa insulted Slot or something, but it's time to put your differences aside.
You should have kept Diaz instead. Diaz. I
actually said that. I said sell Gakpo, keep Diaz. People were like, no, Diaz is older. No, I'm like, I don't give a fuck if he's older. Like, he combines better with the players we bought. So I would have kept Diaz and sold Gakpo personally. Because I think Diaz is
a Liverpool fan is telling you Gakpo has been better than Salah. Stop lying. Damn.
No,
I wouldn't say that.
Gakpo scored a couple of goals early start of the season, no? Cutting in him and then
Gakpo's playing like Brennan Johnson at Spurs. He just, when Brennan
But
Johnson
then so is Salah. That's the funny thing.
You know what I mean, though, right? I'm not saying the same level, but where Brennan Johnson doesn't do anything but just scores. Like, that's Gakpo. That's Gakpo. That's what he does. Because he didn't do any. He didn't do anything. I know he scored, but really, he didn't really affect the game in the other way. I know scoring's the most important, but it wasn't like we were like, oh shit, we got
Gakpo's so predictable and dull.
Yeah, it was. It was just
like okay, you want to know something? Salah was ass against Chelsea. At least he had that Trivela cross to Isak. At least, minimum.
Oh, he had that.
Then
he did one thing in 90 minutes. Gakpo did nothing.
And Gakpo scored. What do you mean he did nothing?
That was the most sorry ass goal we scored all year long. Isak bad touch.
It was good positioning. Come on,
Isak bad touch. It falls.
That part he did very well following in.
Yeah, he attacked the ball. He got into the box. He did.
Yeah, he got into
that's something you want your winger to do. Yeah, exactly.
But what I'm saying is that he didn't.
I am not singling out Gakpo. I'm saying drop anyone you want. Drop Gakpo. Drop Salah. I don't care.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I actually obviously, if you leave the banter aside, I obviously still think you guys are favorites, but there is clearly an issue that needs to be fixed ASAP, because the reality is, how soon? Remember City last season? They won their first 4 or 5 games. I think they only drew against us, but they won every other game. And there were some games where they weren't playing well, like the Fulham game when they won 3-2 and Adama Traore missed like 3 1-on-1s. And people are saying, oh, is this sustainable? Is this sustainable? Is this sustainable? And eventually it caught up to them. Obviously, when Rodri went down and stuff, the whole thing collapsed and it wasn't actually sustainable. Are you concerned? I know this probably won't happen because you're playing at home. But if you don't win against United, even a draw at Anfield, and let's say we beat Fulham, would you start saying would you start thinking then that, oh shit, like we actually might not win this league?
Of course. Then alarm bells will be ringing like mad if we don't beat Man United, 100%.
Like, what does that mean? Like that means you think Arsenal will win?
That wouldn't just be alarm bells. That would be like, woo, we are in trouble, brother.
So would you say Arsenal will probably be favorites then?
I don't know yet. I cannot make that claim yet. I'm being patient. I think Slot will figure it out, though. That's my thing. Like, I think Slot will figure out the style and the system, so I'm just giving him time to figure it out. Look, let me show you this right here. This is what I've been wanting us to replicate from the beginning of the season. We haven't replicated this once. All I wanted was just to see this same exact lineup just one time. Obviously, forget Alisson because he's injured. But there's so much more balance in this team. No shoehorning Szoboszlai, no shoehorning McAllister. Drop one of them. So he dropped McAllister in this game. Great. Frimpong right back gave Salah so many overlapping options because he's old and it helps him out. And that game was our best game. Even if you go to the statistics of this game, every single stat we dominated Atletico in, bro. Like, I'll zoom in so you guys.
Yeah, but Husam, you know that Atletico this season have been garbage, yeah. So what if that was more because Atletico weren't great versus you guys?
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. You say Atletico have been garbage. Great, I take it. Atletico have been garbage. You want to know who else is garbage? Burnley. You want to know who else is garbage? Galatasaray. You want to know who else is? You were. By the way, Chelsea before coming into this game.
That proves my point.
Chelsea were maybe Chelsea. I dare anyone deny that Chelsea with Achimpong and Reece James playing centre back are not expected to be garbage. They are expected to be garbage. We're expected to beat them with that centre-back partnership. So we're saying, oh, the only reason is because Atletico was really bad. Yeah, but we never even ran back that lineup once. We have.
No, I think though, although Liverpool didn't play well, I think Maresca just took full advantage of it at the weekend of your tactics and your changes, especially when he brought Lavia on. He just literally said, "We don't care who's behind us. We'll just put Lavia and Caicedo in there, come and press us." And just didn't do it. And then you move like Gravenberch out. My thought, I think I mentioned to you at the start of the season that I was worried about your midfield in terms of overloading Gravenberch and McAllister, because if you play Wirtz there, it's almost as if another manager would have to invert one of the fullbacks just to cover because Wirtz is not going to track back. Do you know what I mean? So, but they're so attacking, though, Kirkers and Frimpong. I've never seen them invert. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, that's why I thought if he's going to play Sosa by right back, he's going to invert him a bit, so you don't have like an extra midfielder to compensate.
He's trying to keep everyone happy, but he
and he shouldn't do that. He's earned the right to. He's earned the right to. He's earned the right to. He's won the Premier League. Don't care what if you think it's Klopp's team. It doesn't matter. He's still got them motivated to win the league. He's earned the right to make the changes and
upset someone. Then that's what I'm asking him to do. Just
by the way,
someone.
you can also see how much the pressure is getting to him, because last season everyone loved him in press conferences. He was so nice, making jokes, and this season he's throwing players under the bus, saying that one player cost us the game, not we. It was one. It was one player. That was obviously Frimpong that he was referring to. Coming out and talking about referees. Oh, the referee cost us this. If we had the Galatasaray referee, we would not have lost against Palace. I don't know, like that. I just feel sometimes that pressure and you saying these things translates to the players, and it adds unnecessary pressure to the players, because now they also feel like, shit, referees, yes, he's bringing that up. Oh shit, Frimpong just got thrown under the bus. So if I make a mistake, he's gonna call me out in the press conference as well, which is like Mourinho style back then. But the difference is Mourinho
doesn't work for this generation. It doesn't.
It doesn't work because every player is egotistical. It won't work that way.
But what was weird Saturday as well is that after they scored the equaliser, they were dominant with the ball without creating chances. Liverpool, right? They had Salah hit a shot over the bar. It wasn't like a proper pocketing by Cucurella, because Salah just didn't do anything. Do you know what I mean? In terms of he did that, it wasn't like, oh, Cucurella's locked in that Salah's been on form. Cucurella just let him do that. But the problem for Liverpool fans is like, we dominated for about 10 minutes after we equalised. We didn't do nothing. But then that final 15 minutes, I don't know what happened. Liverpool just went, we're trying. They just mellowed us. They mellowed
Remember
out.
the Endo substitution? What the hell is it?
And then we just turned the afterburners on for the last 15 minutes, and that's where the goal came from.
Did you see the team that Chelsea ended the game with? And then you're wondering why I'm talking about system and tactics.
Yes.
He ended the game with Reece James centre back, Hato centre back, bro.
Hato was our third.
There is no way that we aren't peppering Robert Sanchez's goal and asking him so many questions. We didn't even test him.
This is going to sound an insult, Sam. You probably says, you know what I feel about Robert Sanchez. That's one of his easiest games in a Chelsea. Because he didn't make any. You didn't hit the post. You didn't hit
even the goal that we scored is a bummy goal. Isak just miscontrolled it.
It's not his fault as well. That goal. That was just like a good touch by Isak, and then Gakpo follows up.
Isak was trying to control it so he can shoot, and
he never made any saves. It's like all of them were P rollers to him, or they just went over the bar or something. And that was when even your corners, like where you thought you might have like dominance over us, like in terms of when you have Konate and Virgil van Dijk or anything like that. Yeah. Nothing at all. It was like, because even when Enzo hit the post, I thought there's still one more. I didn't think we were going to win. I thought there's at least one more chance in the game like that. Like Esteval came on and stuff like that. But I was just very, very surprised. Like you can't move. I know Konate's not having a good game, but you can't move Gravenberch out of the midfield when you're trying to win it. It just doesn't.
Oh, and Endo substitution was
that game with the number 10 playing right back and the DM playing centre back, Habibi. Bro.
No, but even Endo coming on just didn't make any sense.
Upset at me for talking about like tactics instead of players, bro.
I wasn't. I was bantering, obviously. I agree system is a problem.
Look, the players are 20% to blame. The manager, 80%. Honestly,
the manager should always.
He didn't even run back the Atletico team once. Just run it back, bro. It worked. We were fluid. We were beautiful. Tyler just mentioned that earlier in the chat, bro. We ain't built for this fucking possession. You guys, talk about possession. 3/4 of our possession is Konate passing the ball to Van Dijk. Who gives a fuck about possession like this? Honestly.
And look, while I don't agree with people disrespecting him and saying, "Oh, maybe he was just lucky last season," he definitely wasn't lucky. He did an amazing job.
He did a very good, amazing job. Yeah.
But like, given that he's under way more pressure, because let's be honest, Arsenal are a lot better this season. City are even better this season than they were last season. Given how he's reacting to the pressure, if they end up dropping, because their next game is United at home, and then they play, I think, Brentford away, and you play Frankfurt, if I'm not wrong, in the Champions League. I think also away from home. If you don't do well in those 3 games, especially in 2 of those 3 games, I feel like that pressure could actually affect the whole team. And then I'm starting to think that maybe he's just not a manager that can handle that sort of pressure. which might affect you for the rest of the season. So he needs to like even the way he talks in the press conference needs to change 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
very
agree. Even the messaging
agitated.
isn't positive messaging. It's not.
Mm.
Before we read super chats, just quickly, because this guy thinks just sitting back, leaning back is gonna make him get away with it. Big up to all of you guys. We're 10 likes away from 300 likes. Let's get there, guys. Let's get 300
Leave
likes.
Leeds alone, bro. They're gonna
Leave
stay.
him alone, man.
Leeds alone. Leeds, hi,
we're
Joe.
good. I say
No,
we're
no,
chat-
hi, Joe. Hi. Leeds.
Sorry, I
suck.
was just sick of listening to you chat about your bum club that's lost 3 on the spin. That's all.
Yeah. You're lucky. You're lucky. We love you, so we're gonna keep working with you anyway. Anyway, when Leeds get relegated, how's life gonna be? Tell me.
If Leeds get relegated,
When
we're
I
not
said,
going to, man. I keep telling you this, man. We won't.
You're literally 15th.
Right? Okay. What did you expect from a
You're
newly
4
promoted side?
points above Burnley and
You're
West Ham.
15,
You
Joe.
act
You're
like
15, Joe.
you're
You're
the
15.
elite
By the
club.
way, that's actually a very good thing because I would have thought Leeds would be in the relegation zone right now. So
There
they're
you
actually
go.
overachieving.
There
Why are you
go.
saying it like
Give
it's a bad thing? It's a
Sam,
good thing.
I would take 17th now. In your glory days when you had Roy Hodgson and that, I would take them, man. Paul Conchesky, I would take that.
Can you
Yeah,
stop
mate.
bullshitting now and tell us what you think about your loss this weekend? It would be good.
Listen, we were better than Spurs in every single aspect. Really.
Oh God, he's lying already. My God.
I didn't
I'm
watch
not,
the game. I
I'm
don't know.
not. We were better than Spurs in every single aspect, bar putting the ball in the back of the net. We had a better XG. We had a higher amount of shots. We had more possession. We won turnovers. All these sort of things. But ultimately, they scored 2 deflected goals. 2 deflected goals. No clean strikes. You know, Leeds were the better side. Could have scored, deflected. Tell scored, deflected. I think I've seen enough from this Leeds United side, bar the Arsenal game, that we will be competitive. When you come to Ellen Road, you'll be in a game. When Chelsea come to Ellen Road, you'll be in a game. It may be different at your place, but I do think at our place, then we'll be
Why do
fine.
you act like I'm supposed to be worried about Calvert-Lewin? I'm not.
You
We're
don't
gonna
need to be
win
worried
at
about.
Ellen Road and at Anfield. I'm telling you, easiest game the whole year.
It's definitely not. Come on now.
Name one
telling you
easier game than Leeds. I dare you.
An easier game than Leeds, Man United next week.
No, Man United is not an easier game. There's a
It
rivalry.
is an easy game, man. That's light work for you.
No, it's
lot.
not.
It is. It's light work for you lot.
It should be light work, but I don't think it will be.
It will be, honestly,
Should
man. They're
be,
going to come back with a vengeance against Man United. Man United are going to get gassed up, and then it's going to end up being like 4-0 or something like that. I genuinely believe this. But anyway, yeah, listen, back to Leeds United. Let's not talk about Husam's relegation threatened
We
club.
spoke about our club, but you're busy leaning back. So how about you speak out your club now?
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Listen, Noah Okafor starting to cook now as well. He's doing bits. Sean Longstaff's been a revelation. We're going to be fine, honestly. And do you know what? I tell you, right, so when we come back from the international break, we play Burnley, we play West Ham, we play Brighton, we play Forest. If Angie's still in at Forest, we beat them. We beat Burnley. And Friday night at Ellen Road, under the lights, after West Ham have played on Monday, regardless of how well Nuno does, we beat them as well. You could be looking at a situation where I'm going, do you know what? 5 more wins and we're staying up. We've got 2 so far. I targeted 10. There's still 31 games left. Give me 8 more wins in them 31 games. I think we will get them. And obviously, we've got Wolves poor, West Ham poor, Burnley poor. Sunderland will start to drop. Believe me when I say that. They've also got the African Cup of Nations, and half of their team is at the African Cup of Nations. So that's a problem for Sunderland. Brentford will drop. I know they keep getting the odd good result here and there, but I think over time they will drop. So at least all I'll say is we've got a title race, we've got a European race, we've got a relegation battle. That's what we want as football
European
fans.
Race?
Yeah, I think
No,
we
he
will be.
just mentions overall in the league, not like
No, not for us, just in general.
Yeah.
See, you're not even listening. So
No.
you're doing
No,
what
no, Andrew, you don't even know. You want to know what Just Know? Because I actually watch his content. You want to know what he said at the start of the season? Leeds will finish in Conference League positions.
No. You weren't even there. You're just saying.
You're such a liar. Don't lie. I'll pull up the clip. Do not lie to the audience. You said it.
I did
Chat, you
not
remember
say
when he said it? Put one in the chat if you remember.
yeah, put one. 14th, man. 14th.
Yeah. Not as if some of
14
these frauds
will
have
do
put one and they haven't even watched
Tell us,
it.
I
They'll
had to
put
give
one
Leeds
anyway.
5 minutes. That's their 5 minutes of glory on the Dom
Thank
Husam
you,
channel.
thank you.
Like and
You know what
subscribe,
it is, though?
chat.
You know what I'll say,
What?
Husam, yeah?
What?
We're going to be here. We're here to stay now and give it 2-3 seasons. We'll be dining back at the top. Don't you worry about that. We're not going for titles, but we'll be
I
going
like
for
that.
Europe. Leeds are
I
back,
like that.
baby. Trust me. Can't wait.
Marching on together.
Yeah, you tell them, man. You tell them. Silver.
How are you saying that as a Chelsea fan? You guys are supposed to hate each other, you frauds. Anyway,
Silver Surf is a
Let me-
good guy. He's a good guy.
let me grab these supers. Whether they agree with Ashraf or not, I will read them. You get me? So big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. I
Anything
don't
that doesn't
even know.
agree with me, get it out,
I like the way
please.
he has to put that preface like he wasn't.
Yeah.
He was mad at Zayn for sending me money, disagreeing with him.
No,
Isn't
that's
that the
not what
whole
I was
point of
mad at, but
YouTube?
okay.
Well, you think this North Korea, mate? You have to let
North
people
Korea, bro.
disagree.
You only send super chats if you agree with me.
Also,
This
let's
is how
not
we do it
forget,
here.
Forest will be looking for a third manager and it's not even halfway through. So they
Oh,
Did I or
good
did I
one.
not tell you
Yeah.
Postecoglou will get sacked? Remember? I said it.
I will
you
say I
told
was
us.
wrong about that. I thought he'll work, but damn.
Ashraf, did I
that's
not
bad.
say it? To be honest, I told you it's
He
the
did,
worst
he did.
appointment. I knew it,
I
bro.
thought
He did.
maybe at
But
least
You
till
cannot play
Christmas.
Postecoglou ball with Murillo, Milinkovic, Hudson Odoi and
I-
shit. It's just so
I
not built
thought maybe till about Christmas. Do you know what I mean? I didn't think this quick though.
But how do you think, right? So
Yeah,
then
exactly.
what they're going to do again is go back to more defensive coach, and then it's just what the players don't know what they're doing. They could be in trouble, man. I believe this.
It depends who they
What's
get.
more
innit?
important, spending over one summer or over 5 years?
I don't know. I don't know.
Ashraf
That's
would be
so-
great if you answered this.
That's
It's
a
aimed at you,
subjective
maybe.
question, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I
Because
mean,
if you
yeah,
win after
what's-
1 year,
what's the
happy days.
context?
You want to
If
know
you
why
win
he's
after 1
asking this?
year-
This was during the must conversation. When we were
Ah.
talking about money spent. You get me?
Right.
We were talking about money spent. And Dimitri's point is basically that they have way more money spent over a 5-year period, which is true, to be fair.
Yeah, but then you don't apply that same logic to Chelsea and to United and to Spurs.
All under the
who-
same manager. No, we do
in the
apply
same
pressure
period.
to them, but you need to
Doesn't
understand.
matter if it's under the same manager. You,
You
still spend that
always
much
fail
money.
to understand that the other part of the conversation is you need to have a good enough team to win it, of which Chelsea don't and Man United don't.
Yeah, but
I
we have
told
a
you
better
Doctor
team
has-
because of the manager. So you need to also give him credit. I want him
This is-
out, but don't do it like that. You need to do both sides.
This is Diallo responding to you. I told you Jokers is the Swedish bodybuilder.
Stop it, Diallo. Why so reactionary, bro? You can't be like that. Oh, okay, I'll be fair to you. It's not reactionary because you did say you don't want him from the beginning. I just think that's a bit weird. I think it's a bit too early. He's not had the best start, but I think it's a bit too early to judge him. I'll judge him after like 6 months, not now.
He doesn't look good in
So,
the red.
you know about Vasco, Husam? Is it because of Coutinho? Cheers, man. But when it comes to European football, I'm a City fan, so Liverpool must fall. Hey, Vasco Historia. You know, back in the day, I don't know if Ashraf is part of the same. Ashraf, you're around my
Who?
same age, right?
No, I'm older than you. But anyways, tell me.
Back in the day, Dubai Sport, Abu Dhabi Sport used to bring Brazilian league. I used to watch
Correct.
it so much.
And the
bro.
Bundesliga as well.
Bro, I even know about Brazilian league legends, bro. People don't know about Rogério Ceni. You get me? The goalkeeper.
The
used to take
keeper.
free kicks.
Who scored free
Yeah,
kicks?
from
Yeah.
Sao Paulo, bro. I know Brazilian league players. I know players, Marcos. I know the teams as well. I can name about 15 like Brazilian teams right now easily. Botafogo, Sao Paulo, Palmeiras, Fluminense. I really used to watch it back in the day, and it's actually so entertaining to watch as well, because in the Brazilian league, the thing that makes it entertaining above everything is I feel like anyone can beat anyone. Like it's very similar to the Premier League in that, without having a City or a Liverpool or an Arsenal, basically. So it's essentially imagine 10 Premier League mid-table clubs all against each other. You get me? And that's basically how amazing that league was. I remember watching as well. I even used to watch Emirati League, bro. Ashab. You know that uncles at the corner coffee shop? Yeah, this is it. Yeah, I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, Uncle Joe's out here, Uncle Andrew. Fuck, we're all 30 plus. Fucking hell. We need some youthful exuberance on the stream, bro. We're all old men. Who's the oldest one here? Joe, no?
I'm 37, man.
Ashraf,
Nearly
probably
40,
older.
man. Silver Surfer,
No, I'm
come on,
34,
give it
I'm
up.
younger.
How old are you?
Andrew?
That's none of your damn business.
He might be older. He might be.
I guess we got our
Wow.
answer.
That confirms Andrew is older, basically. We just got our confirmation.
You have to cut me open like a tree. See how old I am.
Big up my girl Jenny, who says big up Husam, Surfer, and Joe. Wow, she said fuck
Oh,
Ashraf,
no.
basically.
Jenny,
Like
that's
and subscribe, chat.
Big
Hey,
up,
wow,
Jenny.
Jenny.
That's
Dubs in the
harsh.
chat for that Jenny for dunking
Big
on
up,
One's in the
Jenny.
chat.
Big up,
One's in
Jenny.
the chat.
Big up
One-
Jenny, man. Big up.
One's in
the
Dunk
chat.
on his ass.
one's in the
Put
That's a
one in the
dunk.
chat if you want to support Jenny. One in the chat.
Put one in the chat if you think Jenny dunked on Ashraf head top. Put that
dunked. Super dunked. That's what
He
that was.
got me super dunk.
Super dunked. It's an NBA jam. It's a butt.
Slam dunk.
Speaking of dubs in the chat, dubs in the chat for my guy Nasser for dropping in the 500 Norwegian
Big up,
krona.
Nasser.
Legend. Big up Nasser. You've always supported me, man. I appreciate you so much. He says Chiesa called Slot Baldy and now he's
Wow.
now
Baldy's
he's warming that bed. To be honest with you, I really don't know what Chiesa said to Slot. Like he must have called him a bald bastard or something in Italian because there is no way. Like you're not even bringing him on. Habibi, Gakpo was so shit against Chelsea. Just give me Chiesa 5 minutes. Just give 5 minutes, Chiesa. At least Chiesa can dribble. At least he's unpredictable. You know the Chiesa game against Southampton? I think that's better than all Gakpo performances put together this season. Chiesa against Southampton alone. He did so much stuff Gakpo can only dream of doing. I'll be honest with you, man. So big up to you, Nasser. Respect Josh, pocketed Isak. That was not on Slot. Achimpong not pocket Isak. We didn't create anything for Isak, bro. Like literally.
That's what I'm saying.
If
It wasn't that's what I'm saying. Because we were able to bypass your press so easy because you pressed in a 4 at the front. It wasn't like and your wingers didn't do anything. They didn't. That's what I mean. We had a tougher time away at Brentford. Do you know what I mean? And against Liverpool at the weekend in terms of attacking. That's what just really surprised me.
If United beats you at Anfield, you're truly fucked. Oh, forget emergency meeting. We're gonna have to have nuclear bunker meeting in Switzerland or something. We're gonna have to
It's gonna be a marathon
meet over
stream.
there and just hang out in the bunkers. Spurs were dog walked by Leeds. Dominic Calvert-Lewin up top is the weak link. I heard what he said on Mo's channel. I don't even think he was that bad against Tottenham Hotspur. I don't think he was that bad. I think people are exaggerating. I dare you deny it right now. I'll pull up the clip.
Well, I didn't say them exact words, but
There you go.
listen, by the end of the year, Calvert-Lewin will be England's number 9.
Christ almighty.
Oh,
Man,
that's
just cancel the World Cup, man.
Cancel the World Cup, exactly. I do agree we should cancel the World Cup for different reasons. Big up to Diallo says, I know it's haram, but I'm putting 20 quids on Man United, is what Diallo saying. Don't bet, ya hayawan. How many times I have to tell you this? Do not bet. Send me the 20 quid better. At least
Bro,
that's
it'll
an
be the
investment.
funniest thing of that whole, probably the whole season if United win. Wallahi,
Sam, can I
even
make a
though-
request?
Oh my god,
What?
I'll laugh for a week probably.
Can you change these logos for next week? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna-
Why do you have us with this shit like Chelsea and Tottenham? We don't need, no offense, Andrew. We don't like unless Andrew's gonna be here every week. Oh, fine, keep Chelsea, but at least remove Tottenham and United. Why are these
Yeah.
two bum clubs there?
Listen, Vel is a lazy
They're not
fuck.
even in a title race.
Vel,
are in
whoever you are,
Well,
sort it out,
you need
man.
to cut his pay, bro.
You can move
Hey,
you can remove the. You can
Hey,
remove
when
the
I paid him
Spurs
last
one.
month, Mo sends the payments to Vel, right? When I paid him last month, Mo was like, "Are you sure that's too much money?" I tell people always, Vel is the second highest paid guy. Vel is the second highest paid guy after Skull Thuggery
Poor
on
Vel,
all of
man.
YouTube. And he's the laziest
Vel.
fuck in the whole platform. He's Hazard. He doesn't want to train. He doesn't want to turn up. But in the 90 minutes where I need him, he turns up with an elite thumbnail. Like that's Vel, basically. So خلاص, I have to accept it. He's a lazy bastard, but he makes elite thumbnails. What can I do? خلاص. I accept my fate. It's okay. It's okay. It is what it is.
That's great. If someone
No.
phones you and asks him about it, you can give
Skull
that as a
doesn't do work
reference.
here. He doesn't. Anyway, guys, on that note, we're gonna wrap up the stream. Big up to all of you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. We're gonna redirect you over to MHF, where I'm headed in an hour and 15 minutes alongside the fraudulent judge. We keep
Show
going
at
the
6,
content.
man. Show at 6.
What happened?
I've got a show at 6. You can redirect them there, and then I'll
No, it's
redirect
seven,
them back.
Fraud.
It's
Why are you
seven.
such a fraud?
So this guy, instead of messaging in the private chat or letting me know before
I
the
just
stream,
thought you would do it, bro.
bro, how am I supposed to remember you have a fucking show after? You have to tell me this before. You're
I
lucky
always
didn't
remind
make any
you.
sleep. Respect yourself.
I always know when your shows are.
Also, show at 6 what? So it's going on already.
No, 7. 7.
Bro, this guy, can you send
He had,
Now
he
I
had
can't
an
be
hour,
asked
he had an
finding
hour
this.
pre-show.
Don't
to
worry
count
about
down
it.
the
Can't
last
be asked
call.
fighting.
Next time.
Can't be asked. خلاص, here, I'm gonna find it. Yalla, let's do this. No, because Joe now is gonna say I'm racist. Here we go.
No.
Let's go
I mean, there
find
is
him.
some racism.
Yalla, guys, let's stay here for another 30 seconds because Joe couldn't message me like, yo, redirect.
I
He just couldn't message me like, yo, here's the link. Nothing. Yeah. There we go. Just Joe football show live. Leeds ladies reflect. Spurs loss breakdown. That one.
Yes, man.
Okay. Here we go. Redirected to you. Can you tell the ladies to redirect to MHF, or is that?
Yeah, I'll do it now. I'll go do it.
You'll actually do it. Wow. Wow. So you can actually do things before time. Great. Anyway. On that note, guys, we're gonna wrap up the stream. I'm gonna see you guys on Just Joe Football Show, and then we're gonna see you guys on MHF after.
Yes,
Hey,
man.
you got me. So love you all, and see you guys later, man. Peace out.